Yeah, about 11.
It is Bibi a man for say Charlie. I don't know. Hey, I dang. Wait. Now we are breaking record way. Now breaking just said they keep challenging themselves. How much your ball na Bosoni and dia. But who has said your ball ne kwankrufe omunyi. Baako be jaija baako. Omunyi. Ombeje your ball na Miami afa. So much jawo so but ombeje amai. Ni ebisa ne se ball ohwa. Mama never take you over from these guys. Who are the guys that you won't say they are going to be able to keep this rivalry? Are we going to see it again in Po? Say two players be ever G ball na bosso. No much said your Messi. You say, Bibi wa see your football, my bear you say been to me see that. A been to me see him. I'm sure when the likes of Pele, the likes of Maradona, more yet the more man for where you be to me be. But people came to and Lionel Messi and Ronaldo keep breaking records. They keep setting records. From afar, you feel it will be difficult for another player to break. Who do you see as a successor for Messi or Ronaldo? Who do you see as successors? Who do you see as flares on between me? I get the for me no ye. O shabo rompo and it's no start here. Be able to see some of the young players almost starting giddy conclude matiashi and kosishi. But all things being equal, has a born or they twice so they are. No, make it the right choices or make it the right decisions that they are on betting aye. Why are you saying that? Why are you choosing those players? What shows who are running records that chile send what started born no ball na team a one bono. And it be a potential move, but be a linking it to her, which means I will obey and Obet Martinez watch at the same Messi, no. Diana Ronaldo Messi, those players no be to me. I be no money be the bed. There's always with Martinez for 11 years. Cry. Hope you understand. Yes, and so that is going to be a discussion. Woman on it. Only say brief the ba. You do be a discussing. You discuss it. You create one man for you. Yes. Tell now that the bebro woman on it and Simone and of course you be fear na that share na you de kotokodia na banafi other stories in Ghana. So say they are on a blind check the and same for he. The time be for akoma so no. And na woman at the woman na bibia so. Let me akuye. Hi Asempa 94.7 FM. Asempa 94. 0.7 FM. Sergio Manucho, me producer. Sports Mina, come on, and I'm Medina Ebrewo. Yes, Sergio Manucho. And of course, executive producer. Yes, Sami Kwadade Jirinchi. Enti, Tamuchuku live on Facebook. Okwa, me pacho Facebook no. Okope na wa like it live feed no. Oh, like a live feed no. Na fe wa me aton kan on sama ye de ben topics thing na no egu ho. Egu so sa. Na afins wa share mo bi so nya bi ahwe yesrewa show yes sports 71 kejuana kasani Eric Asiedu. I am your host and then of course Questa Japan baby girl and so they are live on Facebook Asempa 94.7 FM bi some more voice note line idiom 0546 382 287 0546 382 287. Yemo akwaba yede afutuo el corona ho ana ehyasie.
I swear you day you for lend me 1 minute of your time. From today my buddy you for wash your hands every day. Avoid the handshake so you feel grip blast your head up. And if you sneeze or you cough I beg cover your mouth. Before you sanitizer, but how you go do avoid the public gathering to make you not chop until further notice. Charlie, Corona, Corona is in town. Corona is make you not touch your face plus your hands. Corona is in town. If I use the tissue after you sneeze. Corona is in town. Charlie, Corona, Corona is in town. Corona is make you not touch your face plus your hands. Corona is in town. If I use the tissue after you sneeze. Corona.
Sports Avenue 1 with the man Eric
Asiedu Bwedi.
Numero 1 na antena.
Avenue 1.
Enye PK na betaki Ronaldo se upe bifa beji Yakubu Moro. Kejuane ya bako pe fufuru bia esente. Kejuane ya 1 na Eric Asiedu Bwedi. That's my man.
All right. Corona muni ates you know. Ba try na de bie 24. Say HEFSH. H you know. edikan no aye se wohoro nsa yie wohoro nsa yie first na wohoro aye se dia amoni nkɔ ho yie wohoro wode aye samina ne running water nsu a ye hwegu nsa so to wohoro ne saa ne wo hwɛ me live on Facebook a wohoro yie fansa ne hyentem saa kama pa wa ho o nsa hyehyɛ to yi nsa ne ntem saa ye ne kama no ye ne se yi babia afi so mo wura no so ya no wo adwadwen hyɛ dan kɔso papa fansa no ehyem ne hyem sɛ wo twon nsa mienu no we twe ne nyonko na de ye no twitwu mo wura so kama pa ne ade wo nsa kon no abakon no so ya twitwi hɔ na ho twitwi hɔ kama twitwi hɔ fa wa neat na bibia ho samu ze we de ma horo mensa ho ma mensa ho abae me very very important me patcho fa ni agrokra a very very important party eno ne afutu edi kan de be ma na fin so no obo wa nyawa no sa mbo wa nwiem da bi o ta se patcho aya na wabagu wo ebo mu odo wabatwe no jo so no wabagu mu kakra na neat pa ne ade a when him some fans sank kank when him rough wow and I feel so no one will be kasa man time be 2 meters be so na ma kwakwan dem na ne kasa kama so tiase yenye ne sana bibia ntimi enkoyi mbembe ho ye nchia rough wow they say yes so don say to nsayam no kwa na chesa wa chia de wave no so wave no na bibia ntimi enkoyi na afin so no me pacho tena fie oni hwe ye okroma bia home and na Mr. nya shoes no bank question yere ne ba nchen o ye ne ba na gro no wa kuntu na ne ba na sana no na ponko no mo ne namfie o so hu na ne wife so adon ko ne wife so betan so bi o de ne namfie o sa mini papa bi ne yere ya so ba je matcha so ne yere ne ponko de ne namfie o sa namfie o ba wi kura no abre na ne sisi ma go no ntimi nya match no ba hu sa bi no mo je o mani sa ne ade ba de ba dwuma so bu o ahyeda ka se ID card o ko ye ya ID card bi no de na mo ko ye den okru ni hwi ya tena fie be home why yesrewa ti ano ne mafutu ede be ma but na ye ma the opportunity to also come in and to also there be when to also come in and share with us your experience so far lockdown by experience and saying muzela ne bo voices ne bi e bi sa omo aduane e che no munya bi e bi sa den na ban aduane no mo de omunya bi sa aduane kura sua and of course we said they've been handled by the police and the military guys and obi on experience obi also a football dey ma nya dia I mean so far our experience anything
Eric me do was
because yeah ka say be phone lines no be na the first 20 minutes that is what you dey 0302216545 and 0302216546 amisti
me do was na me da for so tie Asempa FM tie fo nyina ne avenue partners no nyina omo be fa homa so and omo mo ha including the producers media na akwa very boring because say na waka no enye ena anka me do dance ma jajan krada
sa
me fie kwa me mpiem fifie nim
wow
nti main gate kwa me kada now of times am saka me shedem sa luckily for me no na me hu bibi santi no me tumi stock nyama kakra nti for the past 3 weeks no me mpie se me koto aduane bi ana bibia be no aduane dabi nti me shedem sa me ne akwala na na the FM pone se o sorry tampa so a na obeso echi na opportunity ba right a o hwe ni mu na ba left na
ba tendency de mo wado me ko pa Frank jam na di kukumiti so ba
good unum say this time around no oyi because me ba ne say no o ma come on say den hwe ade ahomachi na visa bi wada no eno so tin na onya eno for aka no ya na oba on change straight as you say on no business and also oba kire wade say ready and there say ochuro no for the past 3 weeks there me ono bibia mission bia ye through internet TV radio say me pia ko hwe say no
means how they pay the because
say even if I have to write a feature na more than $2,000 I will never go out because really? Yeah because
they say they only be
risk is more and I don't know utifia mecho that's the most important thing but there you say obedi mbani nyina so na wo fie na komode wo na ye che de amanfo che ya wonya bi na skadi bi so enko account mu yense na be through more money or through digital platform someone who can be law abiding citizen but if you mpie kra da ba e bia na koma kokono and
it's a comedy growth.
Yeah. And let me use this opportunity also. Let me advise her buying. Only this is the best time your car kwanya war, especially capital Accra Hano. Because of cars are less no. This is the best time I can buy ACC main roads no.
It's over casting a green no ice.
For instance, no, this is the best time because we are the aggregation of cars about Accra no. You cannot imagine. The Ufi Kaneshi. And they call Malam Kwano main road no, international road. And they could do a year Ivory Coast. Into a country Bianca, any offense or that road no, a special offense. Price no sourcing other roads. Ufi Kaneshi before Buddha Academy, first traffic light no. Kwano a 3 lanes about almost 2. I said that we seen there. They be na traffic bad outside of the road. Because I'm almost about first lane ho, inner lane first or no about na green traffic. Me ba me see no me say whether e be a omo mark be am just be ho. Same as abuso can traffic light na senka. Kwan na dwudia. This is the best time and Ghana pen higher. Said me we ya HMD a week or 2 or even months. Baby wo high be can me ba hi. Can make am abuso kan no. Can me pon metwe mo ho no. Na ewie. Na ewie. Kwan ye omo bomb the machine twa omo ye na. Yeah, this is the best time I say buy share yen rules no. Main rules no. Baby I touch man getting no. Before you be you lockdown in your no. Na ke ewie sa nyama no nyina. It's an opportunity for the government. I know share what the fee even odoko e the bad as mama junction na Hansonic. The outer lane no.
Outer lane hono.
Kwan na
say bus stop be one.
Yeah, be 4 years in here.
Hono any suit me tawo.
Yeah. On say because emphasize in adwuma. Say so ta kwan so abutumi no e ma na ye na. Gata na wo oba Maryland no. E na say kwan na anwe agisa kwan nyina afa. E na ya nya na ba be do dance ma junction. This is so top on na unya asekra. And this is the best time I say buy. You see, I na Ghana no you be a share president. By this highways for kwan no so. Where highway. Into the be say kan ya no ade din normally funding after funding no na congestion on the road especially Accra na congestion so nti omotum ponya de ni but this ya no kwan no kaba kutwum a chance no be betwum
the best of time ni na about the ka say we scan say ye ni apio ye de kokoro
no say this time around I like the way I buy no so ye in some be cost radio so muti nti you advise everybody radio so say after they must implement it
okay
obakaya on the first day you can mention president bro phone no make about segmentation in the market. Say can be an way for kwa near there no. Omo fanya djuma but just last week no. Me hwe Kumasi omo da djuma fefe omo green blue internet say yellow phone green phone be kwa e Kumasi central market. Say be omo
Kumasi central market.
Yeah, say be omo observe social distancing.
See na green with this week green for kwa.
KM for na amom numbers. See say Monday mun number ko akwese titi school na
awia na no pa.
Awia na onim. Sa no ma no Kumasi. Ntina ma kwan de dem fine. I do a banana say na ye hano ye kabo for abai na nyema no na ye ending. Nti no say nyon koso radio so musa man na fa no omde eye adwuma nti no I like the way our radio for na fa adwuma we any TV to large extent the media platforms all am na etie because am na ni bia.
But in your area what is happening in your area like we are talking about here bizarre experience of a lockdown saying a lockdown started by we area
me pure cry dey
won tihwe
ona how you
all by
dead quiet.
Just say microphone tarasubia.
You want to no ma dey sen hot here.
Okay.
On the bia meeting na dey obi a hye the fee you know. Enye ba bia. Nti no let's say make us o menye survey mfa enko Tunga, menko market, menko Shukura. That's where I will observe greatly what's going on in and around Dansuma. Okay. But maybe I could be holiday there. Or holiday on one day in a best in to me for let's say Kuma quite kakra and a good
for so far yeah was exam for na me no ashara the number 2 say me comment them in patrol send me big kakra for ya no de
to every and even a man put me a man be brepa our this lockdown we say we say a man be timu yadin we say bo ha na apema bia wonya nti lockdown no nipa ne bia no fie chiri e bia outside Accra and wantumi anko obana beka ho no train bia mo do mo ye no and no nyema ya metete ni say course ni area so obi no bi eye WhatsApp na dia ebia ukai asumesi no ha no ko hwe de obintin jan hwe mo hwe ni ya be aka ye maso jafo no run for them boys no mache awon for match
well the niema ba
mo special training no I think my kakra ye ejuma na yesa na ye no
place for chase small girl be I don't be saying say na me bono prep zone practice ya
me that video
I know so okọ he no so okọ ne boy
I like her boldness.
Actually, me come my boyfriend.
What did you say?
Actually, me 17.
Oh, yeah, sure, so was 17.
Actually.
Now, o boyfriend, if you have fetched a woman, into the free woman in China, call o boyfriend.
Actually, that.
Oh, for a boy, and didn't you say?
Oh, actually.
Boy, no, oh, mammy, no.
But your mammy name, Papa name, no.
You cry, mammy, so boy, no. Tu kwa be di na say
ma meche mi pese ya any influence na ma ba se
na wa kwa test coronavirus na hwese wo bia na wo di na ko boy ho
ba show me nko
na o boy no so ni status
ni status ba mi ni number mi ni status
na o kwa na yare o obi no de ma wa wo be be
ono mpie nti mi ni so obi dia
Asemo amnesty Asempa
we know we in the city if you are a issue or your society a community cinema.
Some of the people who are struggling to even mention sanitizers and quarantine and true.
Oh, of course. Me by na mesi sinna na obisa me fa kan ne ne me ka hwa de na. Lady be me ko hu no ne emu tele bi ne chance bi egum no de nsa enum nya de mu am no. Hwe. Me se da na nya me hwe de diam se wahu aba no didi no. We next week ko try the core about to be the pizza.
And yes mo.
Who say akwara no ohun say owo ne boy ne ho a e be one say no me ho.
Yes.
Ebia na aduana fem. Ebia na nsuo afem. And 17 years or just on na trache. Sa by 17 on obi trache no. On in the next 2 years obi be find the virgin. Ebia se no na say that don't pay nyame you guys oh nyame na ehwe.
Yes, true. Most definitely. I mean, German for surgeon check. We'll come back to the studio. Whole lot of things are happening. Trotro phone be soon. More tone near money be soon because near money be essential. So you have to lock your shops up.
I think Ghana and Angasano we don't understand what is called stimulus package and here. But for the whole by sitting teacher money and now I do a bad man say there's too much gap between a bank move for no any citizenry no
saying
omo no promote stimulus package na say and New Zealand nipa mienu de abana court the president herself Jacinda Ardern and the whole world come on coronavirus you buy o ma yade pa she is that number 1 or number 2 then what you say safe na no ma hu kwa ma de abana court because freedom of movement na abana eketeli no was me MP. But so no so from public safety angle so dey ba no. To kwa se be di bim na edin. Omo say omo pie ma security come handle omo. Nti omo da ba no court no. Obi so se fie come de no. Ono dwuma ye since na tie nyina ye okwa bonti na kwa dwuma na bi ye di. Onji sika bosomen. Sa ni pan so fie a edem ono benya. Se ye chenso onya bi, eduane onya bi a so wo a that burden no unya lawyer with me at 2 states so not president but the states or others and na o share a stimulus package e tell me how tie aban for ne your ministers na it's as if say can no e aban dia say we from World Bank anya aban dia yen Ghana din ye da koji sabusia no
okay
into obia home now boys here raw force social media about Betway Koye donation now I focus where they yes you could change there because they have a stake in it obi ucha bet bia say Betway Koye donation
it also count
oh no
me ga say once in you be otinia ucha bet bia so no Betway for na akoye adro
no kwa be can be yeah Betway majusika but once utwa bi no usika wo mo ho say sika ne bi na yapon ho ne ebo o man
ya also dey udi
no what it does not mean say we udi enimbi udi udi
that's fine mama call phone lines so 834 cases.
As of today,
Yes,
latest.
the latest. Well, you to me inclusive eyes to those are at all.
Yeah. It has been encouraging.
You know, very, very encouraging. And so you better than but stay at home. Stay at home. Wolf one day 9. Into your Yankopansi. Nothing so no. Yes, it impossible, but it's more recover 99. Encouraging 99 and a 9 a film and 834. You know,
Positive.
But yes, also experience, amount form experience, baby, say comedy or maybe say, be an idea, be say, if you know what I am on quality, be say, hey, say, madam, for me, the pa, teachers, no, we are you. Quality, but think a crab in JJ. Oh, Debbie. 0302 21654 50302 21656. Hello, good evening.
Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, sir. Sorry.
But I'm in French, I saw young.
Mentor voice ni.
Hello.
What's all your name?
It's in French, Abia University, opposite. Abia University.
Oh, okay. My feeling, my two, you can hear. My
I want to be a prepper. You're not so good. You're not about training about this a touch lockdown. Yeah,
Patron penny 40 to chamber beer. Oh, 1 year now.
Patron before I know I'm using many WhatsApp phone.
Me patron said chamber beer. Oh, 1 year.
Abia University, Kanswa, Abia University quarters.
Abiam University.
Opposite down.
No, you're Chania Mana Munya be down.
Since you're locking down, almost 3 weeks, you're not be down.
Now, one son, you're locked down now, you're Juma Bay.
But I was saying,
And son, you're locked down now, you're Juma Bay. Messi and they say, don't mean Quajuma. But to turn Yamaka Craig, who a cast ever locked down, Cacray. Omani 4. Nanyamana, sir. A penny 40, or say Abiam University down. Okay. Yeah, that's so afraid. Bibia fine. Why? What's Yanka? Okay. All right. It will be. I mean, to be so experienced on the other. Send the money for.
That's one thing I'm people radio who during this time. Radio we know how do government reach out to those people, and it will be through this mass medium. So I like these initiatives by all the radio stations and TV stations.
All right. So, hello. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Eric.
Champion. We didn't sound free here.
Mr. Nati, the Casafi Casop, Pekuma, Critical City.
Okay. Mammy Tiominia.
Yo, Pekuma, you see a kind of someone. You look you at the batting. Edding, papa. 3 weeks in here, lockdown by me moving Kobe, the past 6, and I want my share, Michelle.
O man, O man, oh, yeah.
Me stand here, me my 4. Me come 5. And I got me lady Kakra or lady back or camping. Masha me and I make over. Listen, my enemy. The Kakra and a woman who the lockdown by 3 weeks in the Makakra, but to be go. Asa. A list of gender, no my own, the 2 almost giving him more free papa. Not look Franco.
Oh, Franco.
And Pono Binu Akasa. Honorable. I'm telling you, Bema, and I'm with my machine. In Canada. And one of them had just 20 Ghana city to survive yesterday. Papa, Ufrewea, and I'm a pop. Let me say, I'm got Tony TV, and so Papa, who called Biasu in this better TV.
And I will define grab at this time there.
Would be fine. Thank you, yeah, as in Penfold, one can talk to my bonnet. Papa, and I am a new cassette. Ninya just printed Ghana, making us about any way I'm a new cassette. You go funny. Papa, and you.
Bon number no money. Bon number no na penny for suit. Why? Bon number.
But just no my 0243. 83. 06.
Sabobium.
0243. 83.
06. Okay. All right. Your pawn show no after 6. Some friend number, yeah, why? All right. I missed no, I'm out for experience here. Sad. It be a from, but it be very genuine and very sad.
Yeah. Okay. Gabi Babi. No, I say 10 Ghana.
Yeah.
I was no problem with that. I'm proud to Easter. No.
Okay.
No, I say, made the man could be a quick Jamaica.
Sure.
Into no 10 Ghana original, Miss Ambo for a Easter. I was a
such a thing.
So also man 10 Ghana.
I bought one for Easter. I mean,
but more than 10. I'm saying, and I said, oh, but something could you more. I say, now the minimum, this one could be a quick joker. Oh,
the honest of one proud.
Oh, that you cry, but I can't my man, you know the only problem.
Wow.
But see, though, or could you go back the issue of the buyer, no, a genuine, and I know about 10 Ghana.
Charlie.
And to me, so no. But I don't want to say, could you 10 was missing?
I mean, quite many some hello, good afternoon.
Hello, good afternoon.
Boss, we need self free here.
Me did Enoch because of you, Amasama.
Enoch, Enoch, my NTO. What is your experience? Lockdown.
The MRA whole crown is a year construction for the year some year more to the sense.
Because they say the construction be uncle so.
Just a year construction for Prad dear. Who said Obian Tiaka, young Kobi Emma. Now the other Yakran said, mine here, Obi Yellow, Ediano, more channel, the other young.
Oh, is here.
Menoka said, woman here.
Oh, okay.
Just say, Menoka said, Mr. Memma, Master, now the
Now, my eye.
Memma, oh,
so no, you know, now, why, no, you go.
What is it?
When you're any man netty.
Ow. Yes, I will 7. Now,
before lockdown, now I fear you, my baby.
Before in the lockdown, now I feel that could be an autonomous construction. They say, ultimately, found on Kobe, our nephew. And I'm Mrs.
Kusiano, Sana, Kusiano, because so cotton, a bit maton, was there.
Massa, Kusiana doesn't want to say so when you be crowned a yet.
When you be a ton.
A yet dinner. Area who. Now, maybe there's a bit construction for Karafi and town man. The dream one in Chelsea because. Obey ye my chairman, almost site in work where you do, and I can consult for body and member drum in a carpenter. You do not so or Bakujina form. And the social distance in Kaya Jumano, my Bakujina form. Ye men who cry, ye men who, ye many part 10 years, you talk more than social distance soon. And so, ye near Juma.
But okay,
say, I'm going to clear it. Become with the award in your mission.
Said Log Kakea, my to me, or Casoma Kakea Kahua.
I can't with the any Queen, or Betty, I don't care. Maybe which me to my home with the war.
I didn't know who Jaisa.
You.
Because also she said on your bini. And we be now chin there. What the to my woman near the Hobenya, but the mano.
The last time I example say, I question no matter there was no mumpi. Na unija with denim, in Sunni denim, no mumpi, as a woman wicked. And Linton and I are different stimulus package in the mano. Nippon said, dear, saying that Ebia did 3 times a day, at least once as Onya, and not twice. What you mean, because before say you so come in so.
Hello, good afternoon. That be when you answer 0302 216 545 0302 216 546. Hello, good evening, and I do me.
Eric.
Champion, didn't sound free.
Oh, your friend Bismarck,
Ishmael.
Bismarck.
All right, Bismarck, I mean too.
Oh, sorry. Look down by the my monk of one child. I mean, too, so much. I don't know when to find in fear to see, but do campaign, do election there, MP for net to obey fear a campaign. But so do a branch there, no much account to do anything. So, Eric, so much my cat and say, move away, film children, a better. You say put them in put them in Quan, and I'm today, you crazy more right.
Oh, yeah, dear Juma.
I'm a point. Oh, me, yeah, near tomorrow, some computer work back, and a pump, no smart abano.
Okay.
If you put the couple of months to know when you're doing ni ma se omo ba omo ja kwan omo tete nipa beble go I don't mu infinity na omo tete ma obi an obi an ton ana na ba kon se so ba ni man so a Eric
oti ni ma on
yeah obia wa bontin un se your lockdown people nima be she obia ta won to so go se ojen from an ti se mpefo be dia fa wa omo ye na ya ti se dia ba around ya omo ye di man
yeah say wa friend live on Asempa 94.7 FM Sports Avenue 1 Nejumadi in the first part of the show yeah the Kasafa Corona Hokakra and of course now and the and say oh share or lockdown experience with us wait to media fire Facebook wall on Asempa 94.7 FM Asempa 94.7 FM Kejuana Kasani Eric Asiedubwedi good afternoon
sir
would you yourself free here Mantu Dini Pakwasi Pauting Mezote
motorway KIT
Mama omonemra for esro kakra me why
motorway KIT
okay motorway also experience in saying
very you move on my interest stradia na that lockdown you move your friend here this fan very any man ko you praying na for stretching for near you be down and Kwanama. Before that, is coming to the wife and Gasafran or diabetes. And I'm a
now wife or then diabetes.
Diabetes, coming at or diabetes. I don't know me crack because Russian and America. This is lockdown, the Biago, Bianca, or Prague. You would be a meaning as much mamma.
They say don't Debia see the Biao them. Wife already Ajuma.
Before no one so drinks in it, you know, you drink.
Not then what Jai.
Won't me to say, and I say, one and take a car no bread, so you'll complain. Yeah, it's that time of an away in my lockdown in my Jamia.
Yeah.
But I say it on track about from Koran.
Na tamana moya juma no mu save kakra.
Oh, before here juma and on not any time in ya na kakra menya bia na ho na ekọ. Oh, no to go visit a hospital or check up. Check up. That very excited that ho pa dey be now.
So bet me joining 0302 hello good afternoon.
Where call you?
Pacho Eric ni.
Where Eric? Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Let's say
Nyame adom you na also e.
Nyame adom. Na o frefre.
Me free Ashama.
Ashama fine.
Ashama asintuba.
Okay. Me your experience.
Me problem. I say yen shena ni problem sa. Problem no be mistake come here say Idiane ni ba ekwa mo fa ti Idiane no enye obia na nya mo se Idiane no ye mpeni for that time so mo nya we say enye obia na pe Idiane no nti so mo de Idiane bro mo a mo ni mo ti bro no so na anka nyema be ko fine kakra
o se enye obia na pe aduane no
so enye obia na pe ko bi ti say mi say bebi a mi wo say mi Idiane ni ba ebi a me nti me che so mo fa mo obi hia obi ohia bro mo nya ni sa nti se kan be ti kwa no na se nkofu ba ho bebre na obi ese onya no onya so ye say ye juma ye sa lockdown when jamai bebre aka inside nti ye pesa adin cost na it like ye nti nku juma nti ye stray leaders no omo ba omo nton no omo consult bi a boys na wo ti say ko yaba ekwan bi say ubenya boys bi a coming the up it's like if you are in Pakuno and Bibi Kakra. It's you constant of now. On met some say, we need be better. Would not want to go for Janiba. Kobe, and you're fine. And I'm a guy now.
Asempa FM.
Man said, and see program is Siberia. Oh, I don't say final money, and I say one friend.
Oh, bo number no pacho bo number no.
Reduce number 0244. 044 469.
Okay.
Your friend is Brian Dama.
Okay, sample number ni bi.
0244. 044.
Okay.
469.
All right. Okay. But say okay baby also offer feeling in problem not kind go here as for be free from.
Entina ko bi we man said and you know just no be na front team.
Me catch any say on frame after the show to be free.
If your friend who can be said not so frame me mu so no frame.
That's fine. Why?
Me that.
Okay. All right. Thank you for calling.
Eric, I can you Nipa this argument by our production and Yakupo Nchano. Say we are just one aspect of the program. Says here obi a volunteer say Nipa no hiam wano. Ono already so boss Nipa.
Wano yes.
Ona tell be oka Ghana asema we say a party 70. I'm gonna say I like the way media for na swadi we no.
Yeah.
And say ka aban tie ya we say kan no say na e ko na ka ye bo homode.
Yes.
These small things. And then can you be feedback both from station to station and
feedback is important.
It's very important. And that's the way and I'll be fair about Nima issue no. Me going forward I think say if say president be extension is rather say to identify some places no omo din ho.
Places be ho.
You see, I'm going to radio phone had any TV phone me not too much. And not because me a media guy. Because first station me so kwasa Dakar was TV Africa about 4 weeks ago. As that week na president announcement na then we who Adom TV. And according to competition, we go ha almost say na
now we are everywhere.
Yeah,
Adom TV crowd there near baby.
Be name.
Especially
TV no. Yeah. Once I is an born in no no. Am I attention back we know.
Yeah.
Until TV local TV stations no nyam we na phone some kana. Among ideas say then we have to do it this way or that way. Yen change style no. Because I did the pay from Adom TV ni other things I imagine say it wo ha. It's as if section see wo.
Yeah. And I want to say that no abe.
One and be a yare no e wo no. Oho na say wo come na red zone so no. Oho no say emiem wo ho. No more about the bawe no. Yemu film no yen advise mo social distancing and most important. Because you free now just be free forever. And the more you adhere to social distancing, now you sign as for no. Now you free. You know, I'm expecting say president can say on Guinea no. Say it is wo ha. Say I didn't din ho. Na baby you lose baby kakra.
Baby wo ha say lose kakra.
Yeah. Because baby wo ha mo dey do too much. For example, I'm going to say, when I want to know,
but no how you be lose as a I'm rough.
I'm going to say, I'm going to community when the same community no advice on the social distancing. And was a bit need a that's a much
are we underrating a year?
Yeah, because now I'm for 2 them not get do am for Gunwa. My head TV damn no couple e boas and them no to na but we am for Gunwa fans na dey no I don't know Kasano. Kasano closeness no. And I'm mad no a transfer.
All right, I'm coming so I have a few calls to pick. Daffy, yeah, switch it on Aquarium. Hello, good afternoon.
Hello, good afternoon.
Champion, this is free.
Berk, and I'm walking on the Fiat boy.
Well, I need break you.
Look at a Fiat boy.
Asu boy?
Aye.
Okay, what do you need saying?
Nana Mwako.
Nana Amwako. Nana Mamintio.
More and then they are more interest now from the magna for There's a kind of a then a channel. A better say a 2 about your big indelible ink a cut amount for some. I don't put including for Gia near Maka or something. As I'm a different for because me the share so much to my station or I or Gia what to get or because Jomo fan for quite dream. No more abandoned abandoned. The phone 10 years in the idea of Abamaya extra because I didn't have it. Bema, I know you bro. Actually, it has to be young. That's who you have the power. The negotiation with social distance why because they know much social distance and yet go be a created need. That's the threat the MPs said about who do house to house. It's not me call up the almost said house to house. The book of an infinite fellow. It's a little too big here then. It's like an area. What this one? Okay, fire part. Well, Nanka looks like one map. Social distance, a spot Nanka, I'm not going to brass because you have to say a report. Down now, it's a more. The master, and then we just to India. Say, you're not about India. I watch them home. Okay, I'm not always so sharp for the law of India. Then I'm not to India. Yes, we will through other China and the politics.
Why?
So, Mark Junior. So, our context is India. Can I fully go? I'm going to for air. Meanwhile, I think I will tell you that I keep on to look at the job. It's our personal interest in film. Other than the parliament after parliament. And look for the way. No, people also going to follow the neighbor. Oh, I guess there's a motion of coming. Move up for the long term. Okay. It's not about their fighting. They would keep India or other Ghana as a better contest. Private are the country. What do you have on?
Yeah. For two more calls or this segment Sports Avenue 1 every Saturday before I best start the show. Well, this part of the show though, the first part of the show on coronavirus quite first to for Shakespeare lecture on the best way forward. The observe now I have to create a buying so bit because some of the things you can't one then I missed the kind of and who's buying at the edge and I missed okay. I've seen messages and go forward about so say yes. So I quite seven now kind of a very important but say Kruma da is on ya share honum and we so say cash you say cash thing now corona, you know, our attention is on corona, so we don't have time for any other thing, just corona. All right, wait my Johnny. Hello, good afternoon.
Yeah, afternoon. Yeah, afternoon. Yes, afternoon. This no. Yes, sir.
Meet you.
But me free Accra Central.
Okay, meet you.
Problem I okay.
Me patcho meet you.
Okay, problem I go far wo Accra I am put them what say. I get program na ya no. Ampa yes idea. The amount free to numbers. As in now fra but I can't remember the last week I get lucky down no. O man paying fresh because the and all this bet is kind of a baby. Yeah, small scale in but I don't know. This ministry are agenda for the own. I would take it, Johnny. I guess I don't know who. So I can be my so if you when I had that gun say on your door, Gary away or the show that's not after 1 week. Well, I go back but later ministry that change any now we know this kind of politician next year. We know we can do my politics are in job no matter and do so why on my page and now that come the waka or come by number that happened there who cry.
All right. All right. Okay. Thank you so much. That's the last caller. Hello, good afternoon. Hello.
Erico.
Champion.
Good evening.
Good evening, champ.
Arafat.
All right, Arafat, I meet you.
Lockdown na course no say. Erico. Lockdown oh. Ayo. Nelso. The way I say o man penny oh, come think of what I say, come think of when you say Sebia market women no what I say on your card be more Sebia oh and card way and no baba it's not card way so they call na eternity card way so edoko what I say omunya no say the market women for no omuntu mu ko adwuma what I say omu one ko adwuma I one day kra na no ba kire no ana say bia adwuma for bia bia osu adwuma Twitter for no ni never oh so omo na ko adwuma na say bia and crowd I say workers wey never banda na bia so na bi so traffic na bi so ba what I say na your most sense and say the better obi abetuma ko adwuma kakra anya bibi ato no ho oh na lockdown sa na adwuma ko aye say Erico what is dangerous ko ache lockdown na muka sin ko fo men ko adwuma no wo be hwe pa na no na last week o mu ba area ho Tamanu town ha yo abonko area ho wo be hwe pa na fence enkwa ne fence empenyfo na ebe gu soja fo no ho ne car no ho say o mo put the bi dia what you say dangerous oh yes no man penny ye kasa o mu tie na kra anya lockdown ana o lockdown sa na e ko na ngofo so e ko mu din ngofo oh ma ngofo mu tiro mo Ghana what I say oh sa na say yale no de bia yale e ko so enya de yale na e ba fom oh nka lockdown kra na bia hu se bia no man no e so atia ba fom na so de antisa oh de bia lockdown de bia na ade ti bia no man ko so o se de bia lockdown o se nya so bia e o lockdown nti o wonjo o fans o man penye sere no o fo ne man tutu en sama ye ke ni quality ke na o hwe na de ya you no o fa nya adwuma me da spare nya mi so.
All right, thank you so much. Amazing. Tiama for adwen share no.
And the last call last more kana if I say is it picky ana. So I na ka say o man penyi. Ono de a local government. You see they shop market women. And I become bomb and pain and I don't blame them because we name the amembo do it. And they be a man pain or yes through on the highest age. They be the how no man pain him. You see the local assemblies, they have been as if say they don't even know the society in which they are being governed. They are governed, and the thinking of their everything subject. As on how go for the journey. Quite between the offer so. Send abay na waye nyema abua nkofo no mo obi ka baduane obi because so much aduane na say wa ho edin no ona benye aduane bi edi onza gan ka so no po aduane no hia bi o de mum no so much no e bia no bia o hia de bi kwapo no na ono ngasa entwa nkonya bi no bi fa konya bi again. Let me pat my media colleagues back my idea pa because demolition course wo old fadama the next morning I like the way we do for dealing with abaying. See, Ghana chop by the yesterday. I didn't way me say lockdown no. Am I opportunity my any man? This is the best time as a hostel as you see old father no musi. When no ubo tent asoja for boy e na call HSM for my be no na isolation center. Until before boy that demolition no. That you know ho na do ko gum. You don't do this and sana how for be cancer na. Cause talking about you preach about how for kefi. The two feel if you want more. That's it. And more baso. This is what I want from media guys.
And see the
sana me bo baso na abano so nyam so me bo ban baso. But you be na I say upset anim. Me say in emergency situation no. Aban bi wo so bia no ono ye obi papa na obi mama. When national emergency. And I would lucky for us that you're gonna penesi. See the cost of a find by situation if I ye.
All right. So far, the regions are affected. Greater Accra region, Ashanti region, Northern region, Central, Upper East, Upper West, Eastern, Northeast, Volta, and Western. Ban Savannah, Bono East, Oti, Bono. I have for Western of somebody. You know, one in Western, one in Central. Ashanti 59, 1851, Greater Accra 685, Volta 9, Northern 11, Upper East 8, Northeast 1, Upper West 8.
East Indian dangerous. Most East Indian start to call and chair. But I share the rest of which are cost now. And that's where Obo
51.
Obo Komahene Abaso. So I'm not going to take it that initiative say, what and can the cow.
I'm
talking about local authority and these things I enter in with the chiefs. Abua any community members no. I'm not think of Fonase. If you're Eastern Nancy, I started account to you be a code 51. Ashanti bar before I send Eastern bar, but you and in terms of population, Eastern percent or yeah, no, should be about you are the air course. It should be a consent. It should be a consent to the government.
Wow.
That's what I say the red spots no. Near me honum. That's the only way out.
All right.
Because I know upon scientific level boy.
All right, there I am. So, yeah, brother, Said Wademu joins us on the lines. Bra Sikimila Kwaba.
Yeah, just Eric.
Na, Bibia fine.
Okay, when I'm from the Nyamya Bibia fine.
Na dia from na Bibia fine.
You cannot say Bibia fine.
As such as saying.
Eric, South here will call us near. You would obviously say Bibia fine because let's say of course so Nyako about the first year. Now they are to you. And young more or more hand to mouth. And at 3 weeks, you have to tell me, and to say, yes, you'll be that way. Not the no bear 1 month. You know the impact. So I don't think it is something that anyone should rejoice at this moment. And may follow me on social media. You know, say, Maka said, in the next address, obey MD lockdown. In fact, nobody in Ghana, including the president, can afford another 1 week of lockdown. Nobody in Ghana at this moment, including the president, can even afford another week of lockdown.
Wow.
So what year will be the article the finance minister supposed to a week this week here? You understand? Say, Papa no campo, Mr. No Channel, a pita in here. Kabon and situation papa. Where is in Africa now? Okay, what do an African finance minister do now? And the heading of the article speaks alone. Speaks volumes of what is happening. I hope they are all common in trying to sustain all the sectors of the economy. And here on the high side, I mean, level. Eric, this week I've been out and about. Not the small project or Kaswa. And we move within the vicinity. And I can tell you, say, lockdown from Thursday, because the whole hawkers on the street, the whole shops I see my MBA, the who say a B, I had the who amount for so more nam up and now, police home with some question. And so, from what I saw from Thursday, Friday, and then in PA, me home. No, I think that Ghanaians cannot afford another week of lockdown.
Ghanaians can't afford another week of lockdown.
Eric, I want to hear woman. Okay, it is unfortunate, and it's because you're training your home for some of these emergencies. So I said, Ghana, in the last 40 years, there's few emergencies that can say a major year. We may 9. We may not. What could Malcolm disaster? We are what could circle flooding. These are the 3 major disasters about Ghana by what chain in terms of how to manage it. And in all this, you can find foreigners and the boy. The Malcolm disaster, you can find Israel for days with a sweet and on the Yaman phone. The circle disaster, Yaman for by and on the boy. So clearly, it tells you say, you can prepare your own for any major emergency. And one of them, and after this year, because this year, we are the BR lucky, Obia also show. And look at the excuses among for my in terms of a Janet vulnerable. And now, what you should know is that parliamentarians are mere donation in our campaign resources, donation. And trust me, within the next week, 2 weeks, almost their resources will finish. Eric, I think last Wednesday, and we see among people that are spending 15,000 a day.
Yeah.
So they spend 15,000 a day. Calculating how many days would it take the person to recoup or to reget that 15,000 a day times 3 weeks? It's not easy. Everyone say you're president 3 months not president after my life no water. It's because of 3 months. No, because the repercussion of sitting home for just 1 week, it's over 6 months. With next year, the resources are spending, it can take you about 6 months to get it back. So we cannot afford. And from the people I've met this week, my name is College Kakra. They say frontline workers or workers who are serving on lunch. And because people from social media who say, no, Eric, you won't believe the sort of messages, the sort of calls that are coming. People that need genuine help. I mean, genuine help. Eric, in the analysis, we realize that Nipana no so koto earpiece no, not our genuine case. Because there are people Eric, the only thing home your Bob. It's the only source of entertainment for where the phone, no one earpiece, no DTA, could see saying, ODTA sports have anyone. Into only earpiece now, the life is meaningless. I mean, yes, I can tell you, say, I have experienced it. This week I did lots of work. People who need just 5, course now 5, but no work as one. He meant it. He meant it. I have experienced it. People who need just 5 cities to survive. We have not prepared ourselves for it.
No, but in way na ye nyina no and say oh say my area na ntre say hwa yi na perform mengo bebre na area na to no enkosoro bebre say na ba nye den.
Now what the government should do is, because I don't think that the stay at home has really helped in this whole fight. The own area Abuapa we have been able to trace to do the contact tracing. And the Ministry of Health, so any the Ghana Immigration Service, they've really done a human's work, because within 3 weeks to test over 62,000 people. No, I mean it's not easy. And when the Vice President says Ghana has done much more than many of the countries, he's really right, because to have 62,000 tests within 3 weeks, looking at how close the technology system is, you must encourage them. And I think that at this stage, they have been able to box up all the people that had contact with so it won't be extreme. I see on the Koforia then. So Koforia we see story in analysis they have been able to box all the people who are not more the area now, the first infection by them. And from what I said, they have tested almost all of them. That is why I'm saying the government has done well within the last 3 weeks with the test and the and in fact, I think the Ministry of Information, the Health, also almost Apple the education medium. Mama from who said, I didn't have a question, a test a my year at all. Because Obiti said me, I did my test about 3 weeks ago. Results hasn't come. You understand? So it is possible to be part of the results at the banner. Many of the people, your results are a week ago, 2 weeks ago. So if the number keeps going up, it is not fresh test for my year. A test for my year that other. So could you upon comment? I say out of 62,000 tests for my year, 50,000 results now about. Now 50,000 a year, 641. So there was an additional 12,000 tests. No, my year results number out. So obviously the numbers will keep going up, because the tests you have done, the results will now start coming, which is very good. But on the lockdown and the impact, trust me, the financial aspect, look at the government standing, and I think that we must find another creative way of ensuring that we adhere to the stay home and also the COVID-19 protocols. Let's ensure that they wash their hands frequently by providing flowing water at vantage points. We ensure that they continue the human distance protocol. The maintaining that distance. The market, the market system, offices, the market system, banks, we should continue those protocols and allow people to move.
Okay.
Then for me, I think that even the security, putting them at various things. And I told you, I moved a lot. There are several places that police won't be crying, because you go to, for instance, Yeri Highway, the Malam Katwa Highway. There are over 10 blocks on the highway. Let me start counting for you. Accra, First Light, Bakuo.
What's 10 or what's 10 Zitwaso?
Okay. So I think that it is here. There are security like the market, so that we increase security so that they will adhere to the safety protocols. So to areas that they are likely to do, and ensure that the security agencies put up those safety protocols to ensure they wash their hands frequently, they use the sanitizer, they do the social distancing and all these things. I think for now, I don't know, because asking people to stay, even or more they have begun feeling the heat, because every week they are giving out, and said we'll give out now a dimba back. you know the repercussions.
Uh-huh.
What the amount for numbers? Means here, come and say what you can for numbers. And in the comment and yako. It's not possible. It's not possible. So I think let's loosen up the lockdown, Kaka. Me initially that's my proposal that let's go Kaka in Kumasi. I think that the impact has been very positive. Looking at the number of tests we have done and the number of results we've gotten, I think the government has done well. And for me, I doubt if we are really ready for any different thing, more days of lockdown. The impact has been very, very huge. In fact, you have really hit me. You have really felt the heat.
Not just say, I don't know, train a better, say, to be a lockdown, beauty, young no be a quenajuma.
I'm saying entry because I have strong belief that the contact tracing for now, and this week we work here. I worked with the Kaswa Polyclinic. I'm almost started the contact tracing from the end, and in fact, even they do almost go deep into the hinterland. Almost to get people. I think last Thursday they got 2 people from within inside or down. Our master people to buy. So I think they have done a human job. I mean, they've done now. What I am thinking is that the country to continue. That means they have to go for the friend. What's the word? Say because during the contact tracing thing, they have specific areas they were tracing and they were getting the people. And so I don't think you be more based on the education I have and the analysis we have done.
Wow. All right. Since we are just hoping for the best and recoveries, you know. Recoveries in your baby.
Yeah.
When that's sorry, na number say cost which is a bongo phone. Before you say lockdown, so a month or so, and near him say test Eddie can na a whole results.
Yeah. and also the recoveries. No, I think the ministry also more drum home. Let's drum home so much that the recovery rate. Let's put the recovery rate in terms of numbers, in terms of percentages. Never say you pass in that hospital. Well, I don't know. Maybe if you look at KPM now, I'm share so how to take within the whole discussion and also how to prevent. Keep ourselves away from this
Adamu, how do you coronavirus so asam na kakra na bezi mejidi esama fotia futu ni bebre ana fi so aban so eti no ya da so na win def we out the back back ho ya beti asimu na yahwe ya topic ana ya de ewo mu ne e wa manone no ye wi ana
mejida so ana se so be kwa amisi aba
ma unyo preku wo so ide ana se ma ho me na me samra wa
so any problem say me show in spirit and my studio I said
I miss you na me ya me samba hobby why all right say do them there I miss my member hona ya share topic back ba ben kan messages kakransa
okay kan
El Negreto say why is this guy undermining the government measure? Please stop interviewing such people. The virus is real. Watching you from France. Maintain message. What is undermining?
Undermining. Adamu you know kind.
And make us say what is undermining about it.
Adamu anka say ebi no kan about. Okay say extend no lockdown no. Anu pon come be no say scientifically enye possible. Ebi say find we say market be communities no.
Market.
Yeah. Young say na guy be you so Adamu friend say they 2-4 times friend say or the institution that ba.
Okay.
Ntin kan no nka body na de no say be a ontumi enko
no ho am na be yes ade no na be jitu
we can see the local assemblies no they've been that lazy. Local governments they've been very very lazy. Almost to me ehun say o sisi ano that bad no issue science market e be me mame eto ade say me nko adwuma nti no make me dey say community name they have to screen me now me card so be ya so je no hu me a that card dey dance here and most of pushi ade dey akọ say esi ade so de ko en say esi ba ko pesu ti so o ade mo for say abobo ya na se for no oh so ye market e ko communities nim so that's you this your ba few we nim na what dey nti many people ko community e so beti because say if I say 2 weeks na ye nya lockdown can you imagine nipa waste come to go to na community ko mo that's what I say and near cost no near ye sisa method no ni esua de Ghana make say yes sociology pass but we are e fanya dwuma
Patrick Patito
by let me also Adamu and my government na you know nti nipa no kai no
I don't know where
that side no from that side no nya adwuna kasa
good
because no bo contact tracing for na abaso
some idea they are buying no idea and all that and I'm saying coming from the angle of amanfo bribe people have genuine reasons why omusu
I have no say one year you be on tin you be say dem want to be can lupo our government you know nipa kiti be kanu ye na be tag you nti da mo kan nyina no say that side no nya adwen no
and no pen also on my government because I say mama for ohwe sene tia even those who are helping no obi sika or spend daily no how long no betimi abeye ne sa
panya money chane cow
yes and penny for so how long are they going to be able to do that and you know what other thing can we do but well on so adwen share no nti I say it is education Ghanaians lack. People should know that the more you do the test the higher the figures go up. The fear and panic in Ghana is too much. Testing positive doesn't mean the person is about to die. Yes, also a chef from Germany. Okay, so testing positive doesn't mean the person is going to die. Fellas, come say anyone can call for help. Any letter will do. Eriko, that's my number.
So you can link him to
nice program. Is this saying he needs the help or he wants to help people?
So be here more. Which only the number natural say.
Okay, 055-807.
I say link number omo friend no. Link number omo friend ila no so me here money bi.
The man money be. You be no be so here.
So okay, genuine listen no. So the genuine can that adjective no. What the two jazz here no.
Obi your best friend from say no. All right. MC Santos, we here live from Kolegono. America, it is easy. It is not easy. Some people under this lockdown. Nana K. said this is just partial lockdown. Look at how people are suffering. So where are those calling for total lockdown? My question is, those people calling for total lockdown didn't understand what they were calling for, or they wanted their voice to be heard. And I'm watching if you hire USA. Henrik DTG Prince. So say I like the submission by issuing market women a schedule. Okay. Samson Tete said, my name is Samson Tete. I come from Kaswas and passports you do all. We saw a chef from Airport Residential Felix. Prince Sapon said, a chef from Asafwachem. Chichiwan said, Eriko, please, if the president extend the lockdown again, we those that do construction are going to suffer more. We have a lot of social distance on construction field. They should please think about us. As a construction foreign, the message is Papa say, or when they're on the site, they practice social distancing on the site.
Roughly, no. Okay. Our paying assumptions in a construction room. But when we are bad for no, what was a for no. I'm na only because I'm bokono. And also so much no. But you see, dedication about some more con practice here. Then they say I'm finding ways. I mean, so indeed they are construction workers.
All right, okay. Emmanuel Tagos telling all those people that will still be shouting there's no corona. I hope they open their eyes and start adhering to the preventive measures to reduce the spread so that we can go back to our works in school. Exactly. To those who are going through difficult times, this one too shall pass. To the ones who have lost their media souls, rest in peace. Nana K. Boatens, I like your panelists contributing to government to construct the roads. But bro, don't forget the government for now has no money for road construction. Remember Ghana, we don't make our money. So when we compare Ghana's situation to Western world, it doesn't tally. Okay. Chichiwan said, I think Neymar and Mbappe, because both can score nice goals, both can dribble, both can run, and both can play skills on the field. Okay, second topic, Arafat phobia. Good evening, I'm watching you live from Temanu town. If I may, Dr. Che, I will let him stop using his own money to pay the Kotoko debt and use the money to extend his businesses. Kwa is the Kamankwasa and Mbappe Neymar will take over. Keneta wins the same place. I need the link for prep zone, okay? Cizanette say good afternoon. Patrick Ofia will say lockdown, so I can't see my boss. Corona anemia hale papa Patrick. Junior Money boys, I think it is Mbappe who can replace them, and only if he leaves that France there. So officer France. Okay. Anokumi Maxwell said, God bless you for your good works. Abdulaziz says salute. Wax Model Santos Eric, I think the government should extend the lockdown. Watching live from Spenters Road, Rose Bakery. Great greetings to my lovely wife Judith. David Velocity Eric, Adamu is serious. We should allow Ghanaians to move about, right? Okay, is Adamu serious? How can they move around? Please ask him if he wants us to die.
I'm say no scientifically it's not viable. Once I had no once the most can see education also. Yentia Diana see. And that's where many paying Pius Ajide, the Deputy Minister of Information, last measure the last press conference on no. Now let me say so likely for us no. Oko ISD yeah well all the tribes all the tribes. Even I can't I almost made my ISD no. All the tribes but you see, we don't resource them properly. Make sure video be na na guy be minimum of pon or educate markets women about social distancing they need. 2 weeks ago video. see the issue is that men try to say it be I don't know it's so serious. It's men yes ye tia ben ISD almost hinya resource to work. Almost some communities educate population no. And yet the minister no the national level on the no ye no e pon kroma na djuma no ye no but say be call community no mati ase no
people should understand.
Yes okwo na here ISD for no by this time no elsewhere ISD say no nka media houses no ke form 2233 e don mo kan ISD ho say bia e benya obi akọ chire nti no say we ese multimedia even pa 5 for her and no voluntary work am we da boa aban
yeah
freelance journalist for na form sane no but hano kakampo emu na abanchom ka no ebi tife because car fuel issue ebi car say the logistics aren't there the man try to be pleasy yeah I don't know it's so serious because say omo corona end no it's so real obu hano I don't see say enyo bia just say obi obenya bia no or threat to the society and the country as a whole
yeah
because of how contagious the disease is how best understand no and the money you know come yes and can fire who
no but you who and nation no
when can fire who
but you who no right now
but obinye we assume say nipa 8 na nya bi that's within 2 hours.
All right. Now let me see Mame and your question the world's best player Yebisa say you be who 2 players be almost best rival to say Ronaldo and Messi and which players have that potential and why and but we are queen him now almost start
never it will take me yes tomboy it mean 40 years but it will take quite a long while in no a decade plus 1 no it's not that easy ye hu be we said that
I know one thing
ye hu be we said that say 2 players pair and say omo no the man ye fen say time pom mo ko gidigidi no na go fo be talent no so mo ye hu Iniesta Xavi go for munti no man
in 10 years
then pana na go for no omonimi then came Neymar akwa Brazil world play mpo nsase so akwa no
bonano
also be 0 under he was so specific so we be 2-0 so 2-0 there then it means also be world best
and he stood on the same podium with them
yes how many times but on GBA nkofona dinner you see that's why I believe in let's celebrate them whilst they live because them we no it's very difficult for us hwe omo ho na ni me baye fetire up to now to me GB Hazard baye ya say Hazard and okọ Spain na Chelsea no one mo no okọ ya fetire kupira ene okọ the same Real Madrid ade mani hu say na kan allow do first no start your the count say obu ho start ya gidi within 2 years we are talking about sustainability and so within the next 10 years no sa nkofo mu besi so mayana obi o start fetire gidi ebini e dey no Hazard dey na wayira no Hazard ayira
afi no akọ
and then Real Madrid onim this Mo Vinicius Junior that guy is one of the next thing to come for Nibi but no me sure obe say Rubinho obe say Ronaldinho because akoko a onye ne sinyina you good so it tells you that sustainability no wouldn't be there
agro and his one
na dwuma nyo be so apart from football no kan mu no kan Rodrigo no kan mu no ayese Vinicius kan pe ko we na me hwe ne life na sakwa no nyaje one that be the end don't be to ask me no
Barca Ronaldinho no
o hwe Barca for boy bia nipa people be nche nim no is it Queen Ricky Pin or so something be that guy very small boy I say Ansu Fati Ansu Fati no different class say good guidance because no it was an adwene football no so and since I am so no say why say me sua me say football to be say nko so mo ni so bia
okay
mo say wo de ho and not players omo de dem o share young boys na ba now obi a consistent e Mbappe that's why I like obi message you buy say oh no the other can say we PSG
aka Mbappe no ne say we PSG akwa England na
oh no England pom no now who say see start na am say for you to be seen as world best in there Madrid or Barcelona so fame
quite
England have to do something extra. Now the spotlight is on Kevin De Bruyne. I mean, but Kevin De Bruyne want to mean to also 6 times or 3 times in pool. Or there are 2.
One no crowd.
Because one the budget. When you first when for we can say we take some injury be pair so you must show. Crucial ligament no. When you one and this season normally Newcastle or by no channel. Nko be Copa so. When you go check na. So no say so in Finland obi anza pon ko to dwene bi ma and
the other we no mu twasa it's a Spain
na hwe unia ba Italy because osu na dwene hwe dey obo Spain no ne dey obo Italy 0 unso ne Messi no mu too fast nto no ba dwene no o pound da ba ba Italy unso amafo no e be say obo plan say on che obo no nti na say okona say pastor no buafu because onu mu say anka with my chest asin the wo play o kire me no but bintia nti say me dem na me kwa fato manim
but what has kept these guys o kwa say nipa me no bintimi nye bi
ahun hyeso hwe lockdown hwe adam Messi ofie
but that place also
oh masa what zero ngun say me blame say akwa dem so no 5 years ago try no bana onu nko afie na okose bush tell o ye no ke say obi ni say nipa 20 agu no so exercise na so onu no o nya so be say no so onu self discipline omo me no de self discipline no
and abom na 11 years
and para abom because skill no name obi agro be na name ndi agro
name so
nti sa agro no be ha no fake decisions look that move to PSG akoso no na nka wo basa ho na nka sa duopoli no nka to break here
o basa ho no a
na nka be wiase wo
ho no to be flow podium no
nka be wiase wo de ba ko da adama no so when the starts now upper Messi nti eno nko geke no on Messi being the same team no on start upper Messi no ye man up pass zeros by force but he told say o Messi ko team na ye musa men me a for him no cause na Mbappe so e bae now ye fa name man compare zero ni Messi e name man compare Mbappe that's very unfortunate
they say onka great no
akasefo me no nka wo na nka wo fi oba nanka ama for hwe woni Hazard
it was natural enough
and now woni Mbappe and me and others here they Mbappe ko pa ho ko onu bi ntia look at Sancho Bob na kwanem bo Dortmund is the face of Dortmund today what that guy now can he be that consistent that sustainability will it be there for 5 years
there are 1 or 2 players on home so
and now them ebini Haaland hwe lockdown one player Real Madrid for ne Barca the computer ha na dwene small boy no na nsen and don't this go fan anyi kutu obe because first na adam better na ka kasi o ehin no fi ina adam those to say o on so baye but kutu obe o Dortmund no until they are tracking the boy seriously nze na otwe mu na eba no omoda ache no
the ball no dey ebi back to the level no
ebi tan bo amana first since zero ni Messi but since I ebe mienu
consistent
1 decade plus 1 no embada. It will take us about 30 years or 25 years. It is so called athletics sprint. You say both there no. Obi no like a part time no ho. But that consistency. Say one Olympic games and the second da. It will take us a while.
Wow.
So and then no players no I can mention about players 10 unity. But there wouldn't be that consistency for 10 years. Never. Oh no, never. I don't know what I'm saying. Do anything.
All right, Mr. I get your points, and Osha, yabako na yene Mo, so atwaso Mo Shaban. Mo Osha. Okay, me ba hosisia. Na Osha grofo emi enu most league goals in Europe's top 5 leagues. Cristiano Ronaldo 440 goals. 40 ne kwa will be a lifetime goals.
What's a lifetime? Team big goals. Football team big goals.
And Messi is just 2 goals behind on 438 in Grofo Eminwa. And my goodness, most goals in a single season in Europe's top 5 leagues in all competitions. Messi 73 in the 2011-2012 season, and Ronaldo 61 in the 2014-2015 season. Grofo Eminwa. And it will say yes. 3 players share Premier League Golden Boot last season, and like Sadio Mane, Mo Salah, Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang, still almost so. They still come 7 shot Messi's record tally. Goals, you're canning now, still 7 goal shot Messi's record. That is incredible. Most league goals in a single season in Europe's top 5 leagues. Messi 50 in the 2011-2012. In the 2014-2015 season, Ronaldo bought 48. And then my Bobby record him on Bobby. Only one other player, Scobler for Marseille in the 1970-71 season, I check, and
in the 30 years,
has ever passed the 40 goal mark in Europe's top 5 leagues. I check. Man, Messi I it 3 times, Ronaldo I it twice.
Go on compo in the next 2-3 years, maybe more.
Abros.
Okay, the Haaland Moya now. But say 2 players best at the end of the day. No. It's a competition, no.
Man, and are you going to do it multiple times?
Messi
I it 3 times. Ronaldo I it twice.
No, Obi to 3. Obi to 5. But say 2 players. Sango for me, I don't combat Nancy.
50 goals a season for the most number of consecutive seasons. Ronaldo I 6 times. Messi I know. Me kind of consecutively there no. Messi I 3, but 6 seasons in total.
Now we hat tricks.
Charlie. Most goals scored club and country in a calendar year. Messi 91 in 2011. Cristiano Ronaldo 69 in 2012. And I would say yes. Ronaldo Charlie. Over a calendar, my calendar year 32 for Ronaldo. You kind of say most goals scored in international games over a calendar year. Ronaldo has 32, Messi 25. But most Champions League goals, Ronaldo was 128. He was the most assists in the Champions League, 39 assists. And Messi is the second with 214. And in the assist to Messi, can I continue? I can go on and on and on. In the Champions League, the most hat tricks, Ronaldo 8, Messi 8. Most hat tricks in the Champions League. The closest, Filippo Inzaghi 3. Okay, Juvenile Milan in Abumwa 3. Most Champions League goals in a season, Ronaldo 17 in the 2013-2012, and Osawo 16 etosumi third na your 15, and Messi in the 2011-2012 scored 14 goals. Go for me no. Ballon d'Or on the men ko bia ya we. Men ko Ballon d'Or. Most European golden shoes, Messi 6, Ronaldo 4. No one else has more than 2. 6 and 4. Most hat tricks for club and country. It is true. Most hat tricks, Ronaldo was 56. Messi is second on the list with 52. Hat tricks, and then how does it goes 1 2 3 1 2 3 2 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 3 56. Charlie. Records for fun there, me maho and mami fancy because did you say ya baby la me customer to us wa araje beba. And so now question is, are you going to see 2 players do this? Make the rivalry this thick, make the rivalry this long, make for 10 good years. No more jet record, no breaking away record, no breaking, near shake, will you need to crash, he'll be in a nice be a suspension in the air. Suspension in the air. Then you say we do have 2 players there. Or make my side, do you see any potential? Mo, Aquaba, found tum.
Uncle,
yeah.
Na you can't records are placed to a Uncle Yasha that Jabba boy, football boy, and experience almost better for my ama players be up to now almost to catch up. It tells you the caliber of players are these 2 players normally. We've had players be more between Maradona, Mwaba, Pele, Mwaba, but you can't players are almost consistent in the last 11 years. Who can just place you? And if say 100%, Ronaldo Messi 100%. Now players nobody be a chin or 30-40%. Into the Bimukan 60%. So it tells you the gap are other players, any other players need him. And then we've had some calls be from Air Pandit say, oh, let's be ba, Munyabu Maba, Munyabu Lewandowski ba, Mario Goze ba, but along the line, Omubodu baby and diminishing material returns not normal sound with Yaba, normal be good form. But these players have been consistent. Eriko, look, for you to believe say player between about 11 good years competition among these two players up to now, the age of Ronaldo, he is still playing actively. It tells you say was saying steady to the extent say player be also you need to overstudy, you need to overwork hard, and there is no secret between Ronaldo and Messi than hard work. And the fact is that they weren't competing with themselves. They look at the height of they weren't satisfied with money, they weren't satisfied with trophy, they weren't satisfied with performance, they weren't satisfied with everything people have been saying about them, because your players do also I'm calling because media are not hyping on. But these people have been hyped from the past 11 years and they still maintain their consistency. It tells you, say, look, when you talk about hard work, can you say you work towards whatever you want to achieve. Now, young players in 6 Ballon d'Ors for Lionel Messi, 5 Ballon d'Ors for Cristiano Ronaldo. It tells you something. The last years of my ball, consistency. And then in that year, no crowd probably be an injury. Ronaldo same now with me managing. But they've been able to work hard. Now, in the 11 years, Ballon d'Or, Messi at 6, Ronaldo at 5. The amount trophies are Messi at 34 trophies, Ronaldo 29 trophies, and he's still counting up. That's all Sanji count. And then you talk about Golden Boot, Canada now, Ronaldo 4 and Messi 6. And we share the kind of performance that Omutumishu has 700 senior career goals for a year advanced champion Cristiano Ronaldo. It tells you that hard work must really prevail. Now, question is, are we going to have similar players be on and 2 players be on the best performance? The answer is no. A bit taking about 60-70 years be and some maybe a players be no, yes, I'm telling you, I'm not seeing such. Look, Eric, one more example.
Football would never say never.
Oh no! For now, I don't see player. And now 2 players be on bet me aba. I'm betting Ronaldo, any Messi ball. I'm my eye-catching football trophies, Ballon d'Or, Ajato to Aswaba, 4 form. Asempa FM. Era players be say Sergio Ramos, only bad player. He's one great player, but in the era of Ronaldo and Messi, they have been overshadowed. Sergio Ramos overshadowed Gareth Bale, on whom baby Alpha David Silva, where all players are named say and Ronaldo and Messi and competing Luis Suarez. You talk about a company, you talk about a Di Maria, you talk about a Buffon, Gerard Piqué, and even Hazard, Philem Lam, Lewandowski, they were Mario Götze. When we now your players are in the era Ronaldo, any Messi, Ballon d'Or, they were actively playing. But what happens? Because of the hard work of these 2 players, up to now, these players need to fade out. Players in the absence of Ronaldo in Juventus team, Juve will be struggling. He will be missing out. In the absence of Lionel Messi, the Barcelona struggles. Everybody sees the Barca is struggling. But in the absence of Philip Lam, Bayern to me, in the absence of Gareth Bale, Real Madrid, even now, you talk about Iniesta, they were all good players. Xavi, they were all good players. But the performance of these 2 key players overshadow all these stars. It tells you, say, there is more work for players to do. When we get 100, not players are then it's about 40%. I was so weird, 60% and it is very, 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 very unfortunate. Say these players because to me do baby Ronaldo ni Messi na make us say you be wait till you say you who kwa the next generation need na be able to menya players be a almost so edit stars be beba you be a crown trader but with these two players the player be a we are here wa be hu am ball want to mean to am again yan kamfa name ahụ dey ba chance you see hey what best player ba player wey there is no way I'll bet me catch up with the performance of I'll bet me have a palm or bet me have a Ronaldo Messi Crano or Barcelona no Messi competition my champion I bet Messi or by with me more then you went on to talk about players be more we know said they could come out and do something so you have to believe say you can talk about players performance. You can talk about key players. You can still hype players, but with baby players in you now could you bed now. There's these two key players. Obviously they can come out with something. You talk about Kylian Mbappe team, Paris Saint-Germain key player, Monaco 2015-2016, Monaco team B. Now I shot 12 appearance. Now I shot 4 goals. 2011-2018 Monaco. 41 appearance. No, I share 16 goals.
Are you saying they are going to be able to do it for these number of years, 10 years plus one, and not records how don't know break. Mbappe to me.
The records need your moon to me break. I said me kind no. Me see a bit taking some decades be some years to come and sign even set players. But and the player be a won't say be a put effort kakra. At least Ballon d'Or ba akumi enubi. These are the players I'm able, but for the records are 6 Ballon d'Ors there. For now, you can't cry you better player because players are everybody now, the Mabubo Mudini now, they were up to something. They were hard working. Why not see Luis Suarez on board? Some hard working player, but going to mean what because you have to work to reach the height of these two players. But your players be at least Wabano or you're consistent. Or better now consistent. And then Kylian Mbappe team one player were consistent in the last 2 seasons. Paris Saint-Germain was short or person be Real Madrid penal or quite be or better now for Bonner home at least at Madrid. If you are better back, they will fade it out because these two players, your players cannot even sustain themselves for even 6-7 seasons. Mrs. Ozo or infant. Kadira muni
na opportunity kakra bi na wateko
na waira yes obegini din kakra bi pe na waira 2-3 seasons na waira na 2-3 seasons na obayira no ebia na waji Ballon d'Or ba akopɛ you don't wait me and dia na ba akopɛ na oba beji you've not made any intention.
All right, I get your point.
You make can say Mbappe one player between IDB 2018 Paris Saint-Germain 49 appearance 51 goals. It tells you how quality France U17 or boy U19 and as you see a France national team so Ogusu Jinem 34 appearance 13 goals at the moment. If player back over to IDB Mbappe or betting about Ballon d'Or back could be the records
here. 2 players boss said the Messi Ronaldo boss idiot. All right, I'll come back to you on the Asante Kodoko issue. No, why? My man Mo Shaban, CEO of Mo TV, and what's in Castle Johnny on the lines with Onoso Adventure, a word best player debater. And I say question, I be South Sports Avenue 1. So, but your voice note to them for 0546 382 287 0546 382 287. You go to Tinkunya, so show you Sports Avenue 1, a K-Balm ointment, and a face or Levia products, Levia shower gel, a manager to against the Japan body, and that's in secret in the market or Levia. Manana secret and also Yamina de Mammy or Bois, Levia and a demand and a month for jet to Panyas and get to it. And you are quite a dear Concona neighbor. You're live on Facebook, Asempa 94.7 FM. Asempa 94.7 FM. Joining with your comments. So many messages about with time. Making can't be the I share no Bisunya Binche and Yan TSA would see a fantastic afternoon. About Remo evening, my man Daddy Opanka. Brown Strong, no, yeah, chow, Utien, and I'll say yes, it is true. The level I grow for me, the born I could do it, dear. And I must see Opanka say, Kelly, conform more no more bono.
Of course, records in a baby breaking.
They are insane. insane is the right choice of word because
yeah.
The money go why it's mind blowing.
Yeah, of course. The issue is that and no one can 11 years so we been for 11 years and that form. So when you be
scoring the goals.
Breaking records. Mbappe on sign the CEO. But because those two players, come on for Mbappe. How can you comment? I'm forcing me happy Mbappe. No, why? Oba on sign the CEO. But the issue is that how of me no enti no be any. And then me say and you say like a ball say you boy find am ball Kevin De Bruyne. But still go more match to be adwena fa. Come here for 11 years. 11 years. 11 years.
Adamu Akwaba.
Yeah, Eric Joseph.
Why didn't you say Kofu Mienu?
Eric, mo saban on talking kakra. We slow down.
Ade.
Eric, me can't slow down because there's going to be times and seasons. There were generations in football, and I think that there's this generation that we have these two players are more dominating. And surprisingly, people are not looking at the impact of teams or mobile, the contribution of teammates. And you see, we had a history of the FIFA World Best from 1991. We had Marco Van Basten, Roberto Baggio, Romario, Oporia, Muna. They didn't have outstanding team and not dominating world, within a certain period of time. But then let's look at from 2007 up to 2020. Then let's look at the teams that two players and their contribution to the world of football, and even their successes. And so here the last year, for instance, 14 Champions League these two players in Kwan have winning almost 10 of them. So clearly, it is possible that they are dominating because they find themselves or they have found themselves at the right team at the right time.
You can really say they are lucky. Our teams are more bono.
Exactly, because analysis. Let's look at Ronaldo when he came up within 1997. Not a Barcelona team that was good, and so he won it. And in fact, in those generations, there were no players so exceptional because in those times the players were not more. Even when Ronaldo was winning, there was no name you were going to mention. You understand? But this time around, these boys from '98, Ronaldo did the first one with Manchester United, and clearly, it was his time because Manchester United had all the top players in the world. They were dominating world football. At club level, at national team level, their players were playing, and so there was no way a player B can come up because Manchester United was dominating. Only a few are from 2009. Barcelona was dominating 2010, even up to 2015. Barcelona team itself is dominating world football because over 80% of their players, even 100% of their players, command national team status. Only a few are the Spanish national team. Your friends, the core of the Spanish national team was from Barcelona. So if you have a player among top stars, obviously he will shine amongst them. I'm not saying that I'm not taking anything away from normal performance, but I'm saying that at your time, the better players are maybe I not now. So for someone to say Eric,
well, I think if I heard him right, he's saying 70 years to come.
Oh,
see a party.
Eric can't tell because
no, but the all kind of to say what you can say be a player back could be. But see you we breaky now we breaky no more for 10 years plus
but one. Look at the clubs they are playing and the materials of our class. Ronaldo from 2008, Manchester United. Then comes 2009, Real Madrid. 2010, Real Madrid. 2011, Real Madrid. 2013, 2014, 2015. Real Madrid we need Champions League 3 times consecutively. You get a picture. If he was in a team that was not winning top laurels, it wouldn't have been possible. He was in a team that was on top of the world.
Ademo, those guys who have won the world best players, teams say no more than so.
Obviously,
but I don't almost want to no, but that's
what I'm saying. That it is time because upon we are winning 96. Nobody thought that we need 2, but we have Ronaldo coming to win 2. Nobody thought that somebody can continue to do again. We have Ronaldo also coming to win 2 consecutively. So Messi won 4 times. I am saying that time will come. Somebody will come and win 5 consecutive times. And for the first time, maybe I have to swallow my own words. Avante Haaland. me career no move progressively as we are seeing now. Eric, don't be surprised. I miss about Haaland. If he progress from the way from Austria to Dortmund, look at how he's performing at Dortmund. Not very fortunate. Not be share any of the top winning clubs in Europe. Like if Manchester City can bounce back, if Zidane's Real Madrid can re-engineer themselves and go back to the 2012, 2013, 2014, 2015 season. And if Barcelona can re-engineer themselves and get a bit of what they saw in the Ronaldinho Messi era now, trust me, Haaland is finding who in any of these teams, he will win more than 5. Because he possesses all the talent that we are seeing in the Ronaldo and the Messi. It is only a matter of time for him to get the right team. And Eric, getting the right team is a major contributing factor to dominating world football. So I am the clear question. There are 2 key players I am seeing them say they can do that. The young boy at PSG, Mbappe.
But obviously not at PSG, or?
No, at PSG. No, at PSG.
But so PSG no breaking records. So PSG no the PSG Champions League, no G League, near there.
Eric, PSG it is difficult. They don't have that cloud. Omuni. Even look at 2001 when we had who won in 2001 when we had Luis Figo winning. It was Barcelona that Bayern that was winning the Champions League. You understand? They didn't have cloud. PSG, only top performance. Only pushing Mappy to give that top performance year in year out, season in season out. Then we also talk about injuries because these 2 players, I'm not standing out here how they are protected by their teams and their players so that they are able to avoid injuries. And trust me, I'm saying that I'm seeing Haaland about the BT star 4 record na Messi or by winning the 4 consecutive world best player. I am pretty sure based on history, based on what I have seen, based on what I have seen in players come to do with less competition from other parts of the world. Trust me, this young man, can come and do it. And yeah, idea the fire and yeah, we will see it. Yes, and I'm trying to challenge to Mo Shaban that he will live to see a player do what better and more than what these 2 players have done.
Well, winning the world best for those consecutive times ain't yet enough because the other records you have to break to be able to be at their level. Because records are not small, bruh.
Eric, most of the records are assistant records. Most of them. Look at the Messi record, Wabasa. Look at the players, look at Iniesta, look at Xavi, look at what they have done behind them. You will see that they are close, very close. Ronaldo, look at Modric, you see that they are very close. But obviously, he's the poster boy. What I'm saying, these players are not doing anything so extraordinary. But, yes, Eric. They have a formidable squad that is pushing the agenda.
It's the whole point. It's the teams now more bono count.
And that's the point. Teams know.
But before you win the world best, you need to be playing such big teams because I'm calling history. Obia mo Aston Villa mameji. So beju Aston Villa, the other Aston Villa jina. So nti Obia wajibi pen bia no about big team, but one gen to soda.
Oh yes, obviously. But as I'm saying, say Haaland, Amistiba Haaland, if he can do his things right, and he's so fortunate to get any of the top teams being only winning here in 2007. It was because there were no top teams and this thing was their name. AC Milan found themselves winning the Champions League. What do I say?
But also Messi and Ronaldo go you.
Eric. But 2007 Messi and Ronaldo who were there. None of them had won their first Ballon d'Or. Ronaldo won his first in 2008. Messi won his first in 2009. That's a no sorry of football. There were no superstars. And he found himself in a AC Milan team that was fading and was winning the Champions League. So I'm saying that over these 2 players, let's calculate 2009 to now. They are the ones that win the Champions League all the time. And they have a formidable squad that is doing their bidding. I'm saying that if Haaland and even Amisi Baba could be this guy at Manchester City,
De Bruyne
can find himself in any of these top teams, and they are performing. Trust me, they can do it. Unfortunately, Hazard, we thought that they were going to give this people competition.
I just feel you are underrating the records and Kufuwe. Even at this same club, are okay, no. People have gone there and failed. People with great potentials, but
if you check the records, check the number of players. Barcelona, Hazard, Ronaldinho. The two of them had 4 titles within them in the same team. They had Luis Figo, who also won in the same team. They had Rivaldo. So, I mean, it's the same team. And the push-up. It's the same team and the push-up. We have had top players playing.
Because by club, by wins by club, Barca, AJ 5, Real Madrid 4, Milan 3, yes. Juventus 2, Inter Milan 2, Man U 1, that is Cristiano Ronaldo there, or JM. But other England clubs, no, they are playing so bad, but the United in Nipen there.
Yes, the year now United and you saw the difference they did in European football.
Okay,
they were miles apart than other teams.
I have to now
and let me quick one. If Anka last year, Senkanenye World Cup season when we had Luka Modric coming to win, and we also had for instance Messi had done so well in the Champions League. I feel that any of the Liverpool boys should have come there. Salah and his brother Sadio Mane, but unfortunately they couldn't get it. And the Liverpool will continue to dominate. Trust me, Liverpool continue to dominate 2-3 years. You will see that the thing will swing to Salah or Mane. If only the world will be fair. And I told you know my stand on this thing. Once it is value judgment, people are voting based on what they think. Their countries be all that. They have never watched these players before, but it's because they said their names. But if we say that countries, I mean, we are voting based on the statistics, based on the numbers. When I mention sizes, Amity will not like it. But that's the fact. Why do you allow countries to say, like Djibouti, or share players in that? No vote. You need to say South Sudan, or share any of these players, but they are voting. So you should understand that most about mentioning it, the media hype and the rest also comes into it. Me, I don't think they are extraordinarily better than any of the players who won 2 times, like Ronaldinho, who won just on 2 consecutive occasions, or like even Ronaldo, the phenomenon himself, who won on 2 consecutive occasions, or even Zidane. These people have had people doing their bidding, and the bidding includes their club mates and the media.
All right, Matty, I get your point. You the audience say teams now more bonus to idiom.
Yes,
JJ. But that team now bonus, no one other guys. So I don't know what same teams.
They are doing their bidding. The teams push them as the front men, and these people do their bidding. Let Haaland come. Monya good media publicity. Mayanya the bidding. Yanya no the top man. I'm telling you, he'll be winning and winning and winning and winning.
Okay, I get you. I'll come back to you on the Kotoko issue. All right, my man, I missed Asikimila. I'm wrap up on this one.
Adam was only right with one about Ronaldo Dalima, and on one side no say other. But from making say me pebble cano, appropriated. Or as a on one side to sign. Ronaldo then proud and manage to come magic 3-4. Ronaldo Dalima. Okay. The time on no be anywhere. There was no player apart from him. And then I say, we magic. Okay, Haaland match 60 goals. But as to which match 3 or 4 years. So stability, that's why
outstanding. No.
But I'm care about say players no go with you know. I'm gonna say, lucky for me, my share 1986 World Cup. My share 1990 World Cup. I'm gonna say 86. Maruna Penalty World Cup ma Argentina me so mo boa. Maruna started quarter finals. Third match not so money so, but quarter finals ko no team FI. And plus me so opela ko twere say wasan hwe 86 World Cup ni biem. Afena obi me say sama you look down for encouraging ko hwe archives. Of course that team mo so mo Nesta Carson, Ricardo Guesti, Pompidou na se for bo no mo bo na yebo goto awo. But kono because oman muzo from quarter finals na skills no doso. Boy say pade efe. Asempa. Boy pade efe. Inti the man ono be that face no. But at the moment that says Messi Nesi Romunya extraordinary. Unless that's about for or the different meaning about.
I say teams now more born high bomb.
Yes, I know a plus more. But to say omonye any extraordinary unless extraordinary no bof no new mean aba. Won say Champions League obi tun so na Messi match so sa defender na go share no wia as what kind different. Oh, see we stop no.
Yes, stop you.
Tema Esenjan na so pa Manchester United versus Chelsea versus
that final.
Yes.
Now Essien the general Ronaldo.
Yeah, Essien go 2.
It was serious.
Yeah, Essien go 2. That 2 first half no 0 year Essien so more border. Second half and like do I commentate and kind or is actually 1 year. Second half mistake be Essien here no about second half. And it will only take that time no Essien no try side no.
Yes.
Because how na kwana speed that band.
So it wasn't small game no more.
That time see speed the speed o.
Dabi say this one.
Such speed no. And you PSA from ni 8 okobo 2 because coach hwe was no open bit afa kwa we. First half I do hear Essien no. But then the second half
was that Avram Grant or Moreno?
No, Avram Grant na Moreno no. Until no when it come about extraordinary these two players they are more than extraordinary. Adamu Pacho.
All right.
In the team no elbow mo say omo ye figurehead no team mpia mo. But you know, you can move from to me.
6 months up on us, Eric. Don't forget they have publicists who project them and are paid for. Well, I think the publicist projects, I think they have done. Oh,
no. Marketing side, marketing wise, no more can. I know what players too. No, go bu ha or yeah, dear, but only I don't make about even marketing and time. Bob no more blaster. But long as I know, who going to interview power? It's about umpubufu. I don't need better peer. I will put it by and champion also obey them. Media photo with some news or yarai, why you kura. Into players and no, they need personal peer projection.
You can crabby be
not but for the same serial no starting football coming. I'm gonna start here Juma pa no and NFL start attack. I'm gonna my media a different start attack by then I chase zero better than Messi. Oh, number of skill in speed and
all right, I get you. I mean, get a few messages. Tiasimo, blind check. Niasha the Ecoso Hormo. Sponsor Benny and Jumadi. My NTO voice L0546 382 287. No more than 40 seconds. Yeah. Zero Baba.
Sports of the 1.
Can they win some way? Messe, Dr. Kwame Chetu and him. Can be Chena Mami. Tune for Mami. Nana Siama say Ronaldo, Luis, Nazario de Lima, Ronaldinho, Zidane, Raul, and a host of other big players who have played for equally big clubs yet couldn't come close to Messi, Ronaldo. See, this is it. Nana Mekele Ono. And Opanka Kras and something similar. There are players who have played for these same big clubs, but they didn't come close. They didn't do this. But for this time and consistency.
Question, can you them say a bit of me film? You can about that sustainability for that 10+1. No,
and that's Siama or say plus people bought class here.
Play on board this Zidane, also knee injury. Then I'm important about 2002 World Cup. No,
they get hit and they don't.
And because I say more in football. Open let's go. One man to know no ba because Ronaldo de Lima mo prache and help
Haaland, Mbappe are not that clinical. They can't last for 3 or 4 continuous seasons. Messi, Ronaldo are completely impregnable.
Also, you see another word
impregnable.
Also, you see another word nyampa.
Saying
also they are not clinical. How do you define the word?
I say Haaland, Mbappe.
It's not true. Okofa the mother starts in the bamba. Haaland, no can say on what say about 60-70 goals. When you're the right assistant,
okay.
They will go artistry or what. But we're talking about that sustainability. No, don't say on do more but to say he's not clinical.
Okay.
No about football. Even judgment. Or how many minutes? How many goals?
Yes, Haaland. Someone, please, I need help. So send me the contact the man gave you. But if you are watching us on Facebook, there you are fortunate because Facebook is not coaching. But all right. Shako Ahmed say watching live, very cool from Hanover. With a lockdown, I'm enjoying the show. I don't agree with you at all. Haaland is shining at Dortmund, but will be a different ball game when it switches teams.
Coach, that's why playboy could be on corner.
You are coaching or on corner.
Madrid and they will tell the team say Munya ball now, the first option should be this guy around the go area.
Well, play ball around him.
Yes. Unless was also or backtrack here, and could be a different option.
All right. Okay.
I mean, when you pay one or
Vinicius Junior.
I'll grow.
Shadrach here, boss. I'm watching live from East Legon Erata Hotel. Eric, you're too much. Unless Messi and Ronaldo go and more. Unless Messi and Ronaldo go and come back to do it again. Say reincarnation a bit. Maybe I'm money a bit more by idea.
Messi, Pano, also not doing skills too much, but Ciro Bano, Mr. Destrono. Kono need also go so.
And I never have been saying a person so goalkeeper no bonnet because it's really nonsense. Goalkeeper saying Saint Bone Ozarek, you guys do all. God bless you. Ghana should get more testing centers so that the samples will not accumulate at only 2 centers we have. These 2 players have no size. No one can venture. Please, I need a line for the voice note. 0546 382287. Messages upon messages. Baneba. And Nokian teaches Rico. Flow for me. Abigail Plunge said, listening live. Rico, please, I need help. Due to the lockdown, things are getting hard for me and my children. Please help me. My contact number is 0595 885 950. Okay? That's Yanka. Obisu Tikro Bounty. I've been one day. Chichi once, Eric, I think the people who can break that record is Thiago Messi and Junior Ronaldo. Yeah. Igmano Tagos telling. Okay. These social media kind of players who are overhyped and overrated. It will be difficult for any player to replace Messi and Ronaldo due to the fact that the new generation allow initial success to go in their head and always settle for less. Oscar Ramirez all went to China when they were on top form. No passion for the game anymore. It is all about hype and the money. I think there's some substance in there. Ofori, what Amos he said. Eric, good evening. I'm watching live from Adanta. Good work done.
Oscar was not a word best material.
No, see, say play a man home.
I saw Chelsea for 8 years. Because me word best.
Paul Senior said, please, I need help. My daughter was admitted at National Constructive Plastic Surgery and Burn Center. My wife left behind 2 kids, which I was caring for 1 month, 6 days. My daughter was discharged, but can't afford the bills, which is 3,000 Ghana cedis. Every day, I send them 30 to 50 Ghana cedis. Lockdown has made it impossible for me to continue sending them money. Please help me.
Lockdown, there's somebody that you know.
Paul Senior, 0244 883 060. Senor. As the coach is Eric, God bless you and your good work that you are doing.
You see, Omwa Etrebia not on so media, you know. This time, most often I'm say yes. Through this program,
I'll link you. Baby, boy, poncho show baby.
Yeah, so that's why I'm petrified about the way I media from my Jumano Chale. Me say course banana me shade na me say Chale.
No sanity. I be a delusion.
No, but Etrebia,
I don't know. All the natural petrol pa. One throw for you so try and create. Headlines be what rather Yankopon. We say no, so be in China trousers and nothing for men are baby.
I say I don't know so. By how far back was I because Chale I dear me the fire no. Me so me car me the upper by home. Me na daw. Oh me na daw. Chale
during this era, right?
This era, be me the full rapper ni ena.
Oh, they bring the lights. Also, be in a part.
And watchdogs. It's also the contributing factor to enhancing the government job. That's why I don't like it when me the catch as baby and I'm for me the side panel. Do one like more and for me. The moment I me the phone you say you bought by mason. You buy
Obiako one side there.
You buy because I do want to say I'm for the to see number. I buy no around that place.
Okay, that's true. That's why a vibrant opposition boy.
Exactly.
Now we have constructive criticism or treat a bank cannot drink so. And you say be unnecessary politics. I mean,
the same people unnecessary because mathematics.
If you are if you are substance,
yes, because I say be saint move. I know why.
Okay. David Velocity, Neymar was the one to replace the two, but his decision to move to PSG affected him. Now Mbappe is the one to replace them if he only makes the right decision. And what is the right decision?
And we see that boy no, and they also Nike for some more Liverpool. I'm gonna say that guy no even about England about no. But now that politics no about England so say after 0 no obiji wo ho
because I say the whole England one pay.
because almost share on my league, depending of their league, last year, Adam wa England for year. Liverpool be who and I make a beam Liverpool or the Champions League as a team. Play be as Liverpool Champions League no player was extraordinary. I don't know from ever. But Liverpool they really played as a team. Now come play Bianco, oh yeah, a little bit extraordinary. Obaji what best.
But then now said there was no exceptional.
No, they played as a team.
They played as a team. Yeah, okay. Wisdom Blessing. Say good afternoon. My caretaker residence in Medina Estate, precisely Asanka local area, close to UPSA. I work part-time as data entry clerk with 10th generation blah 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 blah. Unfortunately, the work I did before the lockdown has not been paid for. I have a friend in China who sent me iPhones and AirPods to sell, on which I use to supplement myself. But due to the lockdown, everything is at a halt for my income. I'm really dying of hunger. My area doesn't look a cluster area nor vulnerable, but I'm starving. I need help for uncooked 5 kilo rice bag to be managing. I called the number, but it is not going through. Please help me. My Momo number.
About this guy,
I need 30 Ghana cedis or a 5 kilo bag of rice. Please help me.
See, it's so sad, but or no from the angle no. About me data entry. Now when you be out from China, what to platform so my yato. Phones near then.
And not necessarily upia bonting. Maybe so na the only honor san or say e mabiem.
No, because no sustain no. Maybe how would be pia maybe on your mom go bag me akọ ton bi. E bi ankọ dwuma fa bi na akọ ton, but in this era no data platforms in the boa. It's on share no mum.
Antonia Kase, I'm Tony Michelle from Dubai. Ghanaians are locked up in Dubai. We are on lockdown for more than 1 month and no government has given food. Only delivery vans are going round. So you buy with your own money. I see in Dubai, delivery vans na echi na what wade.
Dubai no can hoye digital economy. And I'm gonna say the because of which nation that buy Indian Ghana is not a digital economy. Even though so phone as make say on share that side no. Even internet how we moving point to Ghana compare Dubai that.
Dominic Natibongo or say please when people call and complain bitterly about the lockdown, educate them and let them know that government on the day is trying to help them and not just for fun. I don't get it.
Man, so personal. Those who are complaining, no, 80% is genuine.
Most definitely people.
I make say, you see, I don't say you who be say that no. I am part when national emergency no, and in this national emergency no, I buy out to be no. On our citizens no, papa no mama. That's what I want people to get it clear. The men can say abano boy because abano ekoji bisia from World Bank no. Enya ban this guy.
Okay, yeah. Say a small still a big building argument and I say. The reason I Ronaldo no prepare be no. And then crofo we pray amon chane say. And then technology no ho pa. But the question still en crofo praka na. Ana
on nga po dale manaka still no do born no. E different from sankofo mu.
It's not as if say na technology is here.
Speed no.
But I would agree say science hadn't evolved like it is now. It's not certain prano so we moon
science has played huge parts about 30% than previously.
And now players recover quickly, right?
Of course than previously, but you have style almost born no. No that no what they will be judging with you.
All right, Opanka, or say the difference between them and the others is their level of self-discipline and focus.
And the too much.
All right, I think that is deep. Their level of self-discipline and focus. Dr. Kwame Che ejina wanimu sisi ya 24.
Dr. Kwame Che Mbaso, good evening.
Waje also.
Bato 3 years nya abaje kotoko wabo ejuma pa and say Africa pa win ma kotoko fans no o mani so why nema be bia momo nemo nema be bre so a club kotoko esuye aka so ya minister wonyeye kamebe se ka obeti na supreme nanka Musamumbie, Nemo said, you say, ni Pala team. And you see, as an analyst, then will be I share how the game goes now. I think that there are normal people also Kotoko as a club, 8 million. And Makase Kotoko brand, you know, you project here and do the level of club and Kasa I was here. In fact, I'm not for arguing. Who are platform now with our phone now, we can argue with your phone. But Kotoko is the biggest club in Ghana.
Hey!
And he said, oh no, Eric, you can argue with your phone or the console. I mean, he can argue with his phone. Oh, I dare Penako argue. Kotoko is the biggest club in Ghana. No doubt. In terms of crowds, in terms of finances, in terms of profits, in terms of everything. They are the biggest club. And so, we can say, year out, Kotoko public in a bad and not only is it a worry to the club, but it's also a worry to the entire Ghana football. You see, people underrate the effectiveness of how a Kotoko might transform Ghana football. And in this case, I want to draw how to look into it. People underrate it, but you should not be surprised. The foundation of the Spanish La Liga and even the Spanish national team is on the biggest team, Real Madrid, Barcelona. There's nothing you can do about it. That is why the two teams they are tax free. The government acknowledges the contribution of those two clubs to the Spanish economy. So if we have a Kotoko enhanced or what the potential to do that, that's all yes, and that is why I want to take this opportunity and suggest to Dr. Kwame. He said, yes, you keep info, but we give you a suggestion. Every class suggest chairman. I would suggest that a club like Kotoko should not be run without a board. Kotoko should not stay even within 6 months or mini board. Because Eric, you know the importance of a board in an institution. Because board, you know, and the advisory section, and I say point or part of every institution. And usually, local board, the board is made up of people from diverse areas. Because as a club, you know, function based on diverse areas. Protocol needs a good marketing department or a good marketing advisor. Protocol here a good legal advisor. They need a good sporting advisor. People be advising club on how to be successful in terms of the sporting wise. People be projecting the image of the club. And now some about Obia Chikoto Abata and Obia Senator. Why not projecting the proper image of Protocol? Why the Katama Protocol? And this time around, there's no manager. The big clubs you see around the world, there's so many problems too.
They do.
They have proper communication strategies who always ensure that they project the positive of the club. Look at Barcelona and they see ISS with some entry or play cards. Do you think the story is not about?
Nanyana Batomio about say okutua my PR firm say oma basa honya kono ne ono president ne so honya kono keka ne ma papa mfa ne ho.
So official asabati ma tie. And then Kotoko asema ba obi atwe sanu atwe nfe. Ye na ye ni so mo congregation o se find you who is speaking for Kotoko. Everybody is quiet. And I choose my language. The one of the mouthpiece, even the Kotoko CEO, and that's the Kotoko executive team making our power over no campo. Messing up the whole situation. His media platform is messing up the whole situation. At this stage, and common and call self, we at the point and commit me. I'm managing the affairs of Kotoko. I put the image of the club into a good light. They are rather messing it up. So I think that a club as huge as Kotoko should even have a corporate management image institute, and I say body there or them managing the image of the club in terms of how it is seen in the public. It be the legal department who manages the legal department to the extent and then player or any contract or extend it to the extent that a whole player costs $50,000. Meanwhile, Kotoko the club winning bonus of $50,000 against us to book. Then you allow a player's contract to run free. Me makase me obi am go to me Kotoko. Can none of the management members will stay today based on that decision alone to let Sonny Akuba go free? No, you see, the players go free, and there are several examples. For instance, the day I open myself, I call
it happens.
He went for free. But the point is that 6 months to the contract, they have agreed that at the end of the season, the day he was going, they knew it. But the Tony Akuba, even 3 days to sell Obeto, people thought that Kodo were going to renew the contract. And to allow for the players to go, I knew that they were clubs who were interested. They have quoted an amount of money to pay. Number and Java Club, lose all this value. I don't think any of the management members should still remain at post today.
Quite.
No, this is sad. Especially when the club is owing. Only just $50,000 a couple for Sony Akuba. No more just Ghana and $50,000 you could take. I'm moving power of 30. So these are some of the things that if I have the power, I'll suggest to Dr. Family. You need a strong legal base. It's not necessarily be somebody who supports the club. But to be our fan, who cheer Obi our fan na Bosome who ensure or they giving you value for money. You should have that one. Congo should have a recognized marketing firm that will ensure that they do the marketing aspect of the club. And then if it's as a 1 million procurement market or but there's nobody. It is individuals who are doing the procurement for Kotoko. They say per ticket, near Probi, a phone at Probi, wait on a ticket am I, no chat. And then I'm not a broadcast any account of Kotoko. Can simply be a better buy. But meanwhile, if the club was doing all these things properly, and the GFP painting, I say a qualified accountability. You see why our GFP for me your auditor, and for me a procurement process as a why aren't people asking a Kotoko confederation cap? Who was the one preparing their ticket? You should be able to answer all these questions. And then it will interest you to know you can not all yes Kotoko tickets when they were playing the Champions League and the confederation cup. It will be shocking to you. So these are the last things that we think that a club like Kotoko should not be subjected to some of these things. Kotoko is more than a brand. Kotoko, in fact, Florentino Perez will tell you that Real Madrid is more than a club. Or say it is a global brand. And for me, that's why I say Kotoko. I think that Kotoko is a global brand and must be projected as such. So my suggestion is that Dr. Kwamiti, as the executive board member, should not see himself as the person that will only do the job to bring the success to the club. He should employ qualified people who should not necessarily be Kotoko supporters. Qualified people who are a bit sure to do their job. So that when you have money, you fire them because they are to pick people who are fanatics of the club. Then because of how fanatic they are, or yet one or but they think they are a part of it. In terms of nobody. That's the point.
Okay.
Pick professionals and pay them to do their job. If they don't do their job, you fire them. That's how I think Kotoko should be run. Because Kotoko's brand has been muddied sent into them to muddied waters too much, which for me avoid the projection of Ghana football. Because like I mentioned earlier, Ghana football it largely depends on how Kotoko and Asempa also manages themselves. So Dr. Kwamiti, today that I get the opportunity to suggest this to you. I think that it is time that Kotoko needs a well-constituted board. And to a well-constituted board, it means a board that has proper representation of all the wings of the club. In the past, we have a group like Asempa, Association of Old Kumasa and Kotoko players, being part of Kotoko's board. At least they are there to give advice on the history and or the antecedents or the historical antecedents of the club. Today, we don't have any Asempa member of Kotoko. Then you have the circles, because the circles represent the club show, the blood of the club. You have a part on the board. Then you have former executives of the club being a part of the board. Then you bring up some professionals to add to the board. That's what I'm saying. The board should be well constituted and well represented.
All right.
The board can then advise on who becomes members of the management. For me, I still see it as difficult how one person is the one deciding on the entire soul of a club like Eric Kotoko. Beyond that, look, Florentino Perez won it, and you're not going to take final decision. Remember, in fact, they have two other superior bodies to the president. Beyond the Florentino Perez, they have a well-constituted board. They have a group of 2,000 members. They call the executive. In fact, those 2,000 people almost setting up the club budget. Almost setting up the club budget and put up where you get the sources. Then they give it to the president to implement it. So why should a club like Kotoko be managed by one single person? I mean, I beat my imagination. Unless somebody come and tell me, to the extent that he can manage that big institution called Kumasi and Kotoko. The Ghana Football Association have a board of 12 people. Why don't we say let's give it to Curtin? Because we know that it is big. beyond the 12 executive members, by a style of Congress that meets every year to decide on the way forward of the club. Why is Kotoko being managed by just one person? Kotoko is bigger than one person. Kotoko is bigger than one person being the sole arbiter, the sole decision maker. People will mention smaller clubs than Pabako. No, this is not that. Those clubs are not Kotoko. Kotoko is beyond one person running it. Look at how the football board. Look at how they are struggling. Then to talk of commercial football, that doesn't have a board. I think that the earlier Kotoko gets a board, and in fact, not just any board, a well-constituted, a well-represented board.
All right. Dr. Chi, at your voice, no. Hold on, Mami. Mami, call Mo Homra. Mo, Akwaba. Mo, Dr. Chi, no. 24, Mami.
Eric, me da sibium any akunya odi amame. Me beto doctor for kakra. Na unim say doctor wabo brapa. Of course, yes. Every ID kotoko man and we expect to say yama bitumi akoi di ama kotoko. But Eric, be 30 seconds ni mami fan kan bibi kakra emfa me observation amaya fa kaswa. I think the Oko American Junction area kakra ebimu pipe on ma ama ebimu air break kakra nti se mpenifu ya Oko American Junction na COVID-19 buy na car to bianya nsuo na free no use American Junction ebimu issue emma. Now observation ba kwa matan mampenino edit to form say or no any salary 3 months say yemfambwa COVID-19 yemfintu asiye na ebimu so ayo ma adwen say COVID-19 so omu be fa wa yeye but at this period no enye emra yedi pesika o ebi say we are between a life and death a war and a battle so of course nobody should even dare an plan of making the country nose and map cover ya you see am for years since stress ni tailor for fashion designers for years say the be ya obi abetmenye bi say the be betme avoid yare no e wo bebi aye nenam bia no ukọ swedo ni mpotemu a obi akọfa contract e wo honom se onye say since stress no engi baako for 30%. No ni percentage wo mu 10%. Obi su percentage wo mu 10%. Ono so akọ employee nkọfọ na onye omu ye ejuma no. Nti at this period so yama contractor na say o say penny bi su nya percentage team. And you're fine. Because here now if you can't help, don't do anything. When you say untime moa, mo empa unsa nkobom. Unsa de untime ma penny craft support. Nti so say wasa oboa. Nti sikafoni nani penifo no ye na ya agitati sanko obi ambo ni community won send Asempa FM ye de babo nti so bia kan hawa ogum. Look at people who are crying. Yet we still have people in our communities who are worthy. If they should give that platform, say, okay, worthy people in our communities, okay, can you imagine the kind of problems they are going to solve? It is only a penny enough your opposition now. This is not the time to make money from the country. This time around, you should rather support 80% it is just almost some of them are crying. Someone may complain to me. Say, almost 30% back on how? Intimate COVID-19 na bani na ye measures ni na ye pesi etu as early as possible. School cohort, even sports programs about from ni nyama be about from ejuma from ebume ejuma hre omo. So this is the time when anka we say we are sympathizing with people. Near how to bring the economy back to life. Yes, people are taking the opportunity to make money out of this. Semester, wow, we need say o pese onye sika film the best e bia na we need the catch between life and death. You be a yankupon show. Yami air show. Wow, person fuck on COVID-19 ye no. Yankupon air show. Opian bon whom I did so between corruption, kitchen so be the pesikai under this COVID-19 era. Unko su a comedy conform you conform you conform by guam. So no, this is the time and kawi a penny and kawa jam palano over community. You don't make money out of this. I think the following week the assembly here. I think the mess also make Ghana for Mo. The okay crowd and one will catch Dr. Chinti and can Dr. Chidi be. Why? Oh, man, 30 seconds now. Oh, that is our cast. What can you know? Okay, 1 minute. For 1 minute, the time was all right, Doctor. Under your third tenure in office, what signing 57 players. Abrante Osman Ibrahim Owahin, Michael Abu Owahin, Silavia Mohammed Owahin, Godfred Asamoah Owahin, Muntari Tego Owahin, Daniel Dakwa Owahin, Seth Opare Owahin. Why? Dog, I was say unya people who can help you to manage Asante Kotoko. Asante Kotoko is a big brand, dog. We respect you very much. But the era now, your woman now, ni Kotoko, ni situation, it is getting out of hand. Unnecessary signing. And we're still doing planning. Look, Benidiano, you set up a development planning. It's either 5 years development planning, 3 years development planning. Then you know the players to recruit for your club. It will be other sunny players beyond 23, 22. So in the next 5 years, one more huge sum of salary. We're signing about 29 players. If you are not your Moka, if you are 2,000, 3,000, 4,000, you have a huge sum of money. None of them will leave. You can achieve your aim and objective to win the Champions League, there will be a Confederations Cup, and even represent Africa and what. So this is what we expect you to do. But where you are taking Kotoko to in terms of player recruitment, and your West, it is a players when in Nigeria. Almost about 80% players are signing in now. They don't even have position at Kotoko now. They are signing 20 season where the following season sign another Pamo. The supporters are not happy. Intimate, yes, you have everything. You are blessed. Yes, football when you be that. This is your first time I did Kotoko Amao and now you have to look for people who can support you. A lot of people around you are making you. Almost the Kotoko no any person to go almost the player be about Dr. Final, almost the way down, almost Dr. Final. Because Kotoko any direction, any plan, any player plan in reality, player be about no dog watching. Way back now, meaning say be what we mess your dog. This time around, me no castle we pay me part of paper set development planning for yourself. Everybody have a plan. Until your player be at some certain age, almost final. Mess your dog. You should have a development planning, a player recruitment strategy. A player be below 22 and set about 5 years development planning. Dog, I'm telling you, if you're able to do this, I can bet in the next 5 years you will see the direction of Kotoko rather than signing player if you're 20 in the following season. Sign another players the following season, we sack them, and it makes the players miserable, it makes Kotoko miserable, it makes Kotoko move without direction. The Kotoko penny as a Kotoko penny on Nam Hokeke. What you say about Kotoko is a big brand. Now finally on coaching. Uba coaches by 8. Ejafko Rogarodic, Gordon Ablodi, Frimpong Manson, Steve Pollard, Pakwe Sitebien, Siki Akuno, Master Kunedu Abadium, and Zacharias. And even what the worst aspect of this is that, and the time I will critique Zacharias, the information I mean, he came because not only Kotoko Bomat, he dominated Kotoko at the midfield, so more enjoying his style of play. But because you don't have direction, so you went for him. You see, so there are some coaches that don't even deserve to come to Kotoko. Their standard of standard. That is why you say Mourinho will have the certain standard of teams or the core. Jose Mourinho on Kotoko West Ham. They have a certain standard. So as big as Kotoko, dog, make sure you have the direction and get coaches who can fit into your philosophy. Every time and then you'll be sacking coaches and be appointing coaches every hour. And then every team now you're miserable. I think say dog.
Anyway, Doc will hear him. You better twice next week. I think we have to do a part 2 of a Kotoko. Well, Ronaldo and Messi and had them. Nah, it's next week we do a part 2. Doc Downey at the Mwase.
Yes, done. I say with you.
What ye? Quintus restaurant to what ye. Abisi.
Adamuni mo aya de ntimi kan bebre kwa ya me ho akontadwo so na ntimi kan bebre Kotoko de so bi oga na apa se ohumehum ayi ehum bi na oka se abo ho no homa nso abo a Kotoko de ndika se de odutu bi hu bi a hippopotamus yes abo na obon di a wanhwe na oka tekama no Kotoko so ye pa na onim do se na se na kutu bi yam chem ho ase Kotoko no the whole Africa the most politically inclined team Kotoko. Kwame Chei. Onim Macau had child that say never go to market that you know nothing about. Otherwise, you become the good.
I didn't know how to no more than I didn't know be better.
What about you, ma? The way they translate is about you, ma. What got to? I didn't go to.
Check a bench them 1 year, ma.
Ona, and Chino got to a year. Puso I didn't know. Come to Ayada. Ah, oh, Ayada. And I am a ho. Was a nay or no about good in and on yes, I tree. Yes, a cocoche, and your boss I can know. Oh, but I would say comment on what as I see some of boss I can know. Not gonna have a pa.
Maybe a man for coming from say you saw Italian said, say, you're not boy to.
Oh, no, see. Oh, me say, Suganani. Oh, because I don't call Kazuchi, I can't wait and come say. But the color 3 years in Tamason, a month for General. Never be other post 3 years of Tamason. See, I'm on cardboard, boy, no margin. But board do me by your home pedigree by some Asempa FM. Kotoko Timmy. I'm on how to pay your moi. I'm on the margin said, be some years to come. I'm going to have you know. What do they say? You're the team no more. How? And just you should brand no, not for business. Because Kotoko, no, I won't do that. As they be or do Kotoko. Okay. Some of no, I'm now, I'm more about next year, pure to actually. Some of no be about more from no. Into come and say, well, or buy what uncharted path no abano. Menanoa, like what I do, bro, tell him my bread. Because in the crap pound be out, what you could go to and you minka 44 no, the last 20 years, so they even for Hebertiba. Hey, oh, fly, best car, a best swallows. You don't put every man or 2 for him. As I feel upon Nana, that's our friend. Yeah, but now, you 2 years you no one from home. Now, them guys, I don't put in your one and say, on the cap, and then you cook, and then a man and that it's a yamasieni. On the 4 chuma, and I do cry, do me no more to. Na 20 years I quite good to you or good to you. Why then? I'll buy 2 years in your cap of that. And I know you tell my house of a minuco. And I say, let's say that saying, Nana, that 8 1 be my co-relegation. Yeah. And I to him no boss I control relegation that. Can I say I'm off for a news who be say case now of course the revision no. That's why you some news was just a fallacy. I'm gonna say Ghana no na and the business aspect of because here then your ball league want to be cap. I say others in business on. Anything ma is in for how many sports on you want to no. Me say that Monday morning news no. Yes, I'm the voice can we any man. I want to say no because
front page of a certain paper a big deal.
Me say na how you try no. Eh enti I na me say na e book component I've done this thing for a while. Who account no say no I define IBAN number. Mo scan the base can fi buy it dem
later na from.
No, e bon point for that but mo say account internet be dem. Go adi be what keke. Na ha no yan hwe the market and business side of it no. There be any teams 8 no be up one cap no. Until no obi adwene o ni plan bia, you don't have any plan. Plan nyan say e be trophy. And no pia come cheti ahye no. Dikoto ko so ya so trophy. One trophy do ye nyina yem hu no.
0302
let's see the books. What are the balances? Then to achieve here. Player Ben in the next 3 years, better turn yeska. Those are the things. Come and there, not to mobile. Oh, who should do our training ma? None can you form so. By the time also, Minna Anka, Metias here.
Sports Avenue 1. Sports Avenue 1.
David Akwando Sekoroko should have good management aside Doc. Being the CEO, he has the resources, but men to do the work are unavailable around him. He should know when to take decisions. If not, he only spend his resources without benefiting out of it. Bashiru plunge. No, my lord. Or say Please, I've been stuck and crying for one Olonka Gary throughout this lockdown, but no favor since. Please help me. 0549 903 858. I beg. I think Kotoko needs a proper business plan. The club should be run as a business rather than depending on a sole financier. The man is having all the powers because the club has not been resourceful and depends solely on the man. Hello, good evening. Hello, good evening. Erico, please tell your panel that I have about 5 WhatsApp groups I sell the items on. When I pushed recently, no one even asked of the price alone, let alone buying. I borrowed data just to get through your program. Hello, good evening. Major Soja. Yeah, just so that's it.
Major, Kaduna to Bakwan, and Kadian Kagro Asafo. Kumasaka Asanteka to a gentleman come and leave it. Naimono, Ekobasa, and yet Kotoko. I will say, Tango for I am Doko to call it. Tango for one executive. Tango for no. I will say, I would Doko to Amubua, Major, with the phone to form Kotoko. And if Dr. Continue, why that dear pop. Kotoko, and what this is a booty, and also the if you are not for support, I give up on your day. I so mommy and onions, not a layer, no mamma who mean, and not no of us, and layer come. You can call, I'm sure, and easy, you a place or film. What I say? It's easy. I'm
thank you. Erico, I think Koroko is mismanaging their team simply because they lack proper planning and have no direction. You sign players simply because you have people in the club with individual interest. They bring their own players and need to push them through and take advantage to push them through. It's a pity that both Koroko and Haas can't even boast of a toilet. But keep paying judgment debts. How on earth do you sell Kwame Bunsu for 250,000? Kwame Ajayi Yabuadi for Denver. Hello, good evening. Dabi 0302 2165450 2165546. Hello,
Erico.
Champion, Odini sound free here.
Oh, I'll have a back on your tema.
Back on you.
Whether I'm a woman about of our need my jam with the boys. Well, Kotoko, problem one is I am not Dr. Kwame Chiu. Then penny for now I am from one normal year to man. That's the problem. Not only Kotoko, we have to talk to. Well, yes, I'm campaigning for team next year. Most of them are on the team. Man, so never for my way. Just so you, my man, and no problem. For via Bass, you open never going to go to me. Never for my team at 2 points. Well, and I, there won't come in.
Mate. Hello, good evening.
Hello,
Champion.
Yes, I'm cooking Kwabo. I am man of the
all right.
Yes, I'm running a birthday.
Happy belated birthday.
And Casacra, a boa basso. I'll be taking the other camera. Miniano. Pinia, Cotopassano, a area of hope. Now, you move no, you're dimping for being where you are. But, Opokuntinum, other time, Moko says, I pay, I know. It won't that kind of my football. Not Mokofa Koteba, you know. It's much man can count with a boy or content. And they'll be after the touching. Minimum to the Tachanic Manoyo to call for 10 years and go for the Yenu. And for no man, no much my year, no. And then you can start with the other. It will not be a dress for reason because one reason can't just yet. Because of commitment, no, I'm going fast up when you don't buy no. Too much to me more. The one goes to me, I said. And then you could get $240,000. I area who ya because that thing you could just come in the clubhouse. You need the party near Bocafon. Yeah, and trade the mistake, Monaka, baby, will be ano. And they were more than me because one was the opportunity. Now, you must say, Doctor, as Manaba, you will be the alternative because Obisa, Kotokono, or prefer answer into the end. Because who must have preferred the Kototo? Kotoko no obi finance credit card ba wotia. And then you hear ska akotria test the baby $240,000. They will support the betia, you know, we met 100 Ghana. But the 100 Ghana piaka. Eti do kache kotoko e mu se na koma ani tumi se bia wo ye never be antaye so na pomusika kono e yo no ne ko pomusika ko jojama ko musumu ni mu bia
Binana once Messi and Ronaldo are finished, Mbappe is going to be the next one collecting the game's biggest prizes. I don't think he will get as many goals as either of them because their numbers are just staggering. But he's the best young player I've ever seen. Regards to Misty. Good job, Oboba. Simple administrative procedure could have saved Kotoko from this useless death. Illiteracy is serious than COVID-19. Banana Danubia Fashion Center. Hello, good evening.
Hello, good evening.
Champion in South Free Hill. Champion and Cassani.
And I'm walking on the Cassasias boy.
All right, I'm into you.
Asempa for sports team in mobile model papa. Let us say, Kotokoyetima, I say, at a boca. Now, so assignment to try any million, and young trainers will pull him down and a Makotoko, ABC. The Mecca, Abatoko, Mwakutia. Meanwhile, Saska, Kotokokutia at 12 for any FIFA, after Kotoka, and Leguan Kutia, Yadoba, second division. It is a 12. It means Cup House at the Martino. It means stadium at the Martino. It's a different pass, a hand, pan, and we are and paying for or massacre we have a tono, and the idea, and it was like a mom bank to continue. Get Piadon what Dr. K. said, Dr. Kennedy. Meanwhile, so you want to make money. And I'm going to have a cadet, I have a toy. You're betting a toy. If I threat in the say, who is Jenny? I got to have the banner and the car. Almost, that's a court from court because we're down Bonia. I am a financial to the state. What was financial Amakoto Media? I was saying it is family across whatever the company here to Japan. It is just a kind of Poka, get to be trouble.
All right, Mate. I'm in for my last caller. Hello, good evening.
Hi,
Andy, hey, what about Rem? Madre?
My Rem.
Be fine.
If you just say, I
Man, you, yeah.
I'm a champion. Oh, yeah, I don't work as I say. If you go for the club, Casino, or Bontina. Almost at my best, because I will be a bubble for car. I'll try to wear better. Maybe a club now, but for no consistent, no. And let you run a do, or say, how many years. And I said to me, yes, I will go for 8 million. Do women didn't go for me in there. I bet this will be become every could see. And I'll get Kotokodian as well. Maybe medicine wouldn't patrol a chief for Kotokoda, but in Nana or 2 bankers. I don't know that there will be a consumer. Sika it was not so much. Not now, Shadi Rafanza. I never find the open because all those can see into the phone. To one person be about the board, Columbia, the cabinet,
all right, Miriam, Andy. I'm missing me and wrap up. Sponsor of anyone in Jumadedi, love your products, and I think so. No K-Bam Ointment, yes, proud sponsors. Yeah, wrap up, and you may.
Eric, COVID into me, who a Mr. Atta.
Just as your shit, or tears, yeah.
Me fancy I'm Fanciano. Say the Pangua could also Chinam.
Yeah.
So Ghana, dear, to cheche.
Yes.
Now and then. Let me be open for the first time. Me share me and production idea. Where what people say beyond measure. This is what we call development journalism or developmental journalism. We not never buying. You must say no. That's only if they have that approach. Somebody now more afa negotiate na. Mobi lockdown areas no. And for a hour more FM. Let's keep on doing more of this. All
right, I missed it. Thank you so much. I missed it. Noble there, my man, and I'm in the Jumano on the lines. Moshaba say to Altamuna Records, man. Social media, Queensta Japan. Lavia, K-Bam Ointment, your sponsors. Get your groovy buy, get your gonna see. Dr. Chase program is all about his temper and egos. Second sponsor. Today, you guys have been exceptional. Thank you. Big Sheriff. What if he Belgium will say, wow, what a show. What's I love your cap. DBI said life is a story to be written, not a problem to be solved. If you let God be your author, you are in for a happy end, and God is my author, making me also well fine. Happy birthday going into my father. My spiritual father is also Reverend Charles Kumi Agbavanu, Working Faith Assemblies of God on Koko. Ubia call Assemblies of God on Koko Bia, and then Rev birthday. Nyakopon Sha on Tonko Nemaja. Na kwaswa more anointing na mpaini sumo. Daddy, Nyakopon Sha pa. Pomudini hu yana more cash and anointing. And I'm sure and you may live on Asempa 94.7 FM. Nyame atom na tum ya. Achana 8 ya the sports besa bro. Yes, and a scoreboard. Tino Asia, Cobblestone, and Wallace. Now, Monday, I changed some in bro. Come on. There was see. Watch sharing live on Facebook. Thank you so much. What a message by Asempa. Any which way you contributed to the show, sports of anyone. Good evening to you, Commander of the Opanka Army, Brian Armstrong, Dade Opanka. Oh, you're tough. Oh, you're tough for papa. Yeah, ciao. And then you may be at Tierra. Say sponsor upon. Thank you. One fan and Kassan Kakejuana na kwa haram Kejuana Kassanie Eric Asiedu Buedi sports of anyone Yami atum na tumbi tumia next week Yabasaba Akonta Joe takes over your radio with Abruchin Komo. Bye bye.
Guess who is on the radio? Everybody calls him Kejua. He's Luta Papa.